Good evening and welcome to the campus of Allendale High School. Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack as we call the action here tonight at Falcons Stadium. And one thing we know, Joe, is the Falcons will be victorious tonight.
You pull that every year. There's a Falcons in red and there's going to be a Falcons in green. Well, actually white tonight. But, yeah, definitely is going to be a bird of prey winning the game this evening.
Well, this is a huge OK Blue matchup. 6-0 West Catholic, ranked number 1 this week. So if you go to the MHSAA rankings, they are ranked number 1 along with Catholic Central. So it'll be the 6-0 West Catholic Falcons against the 5-1 Allendale Falcons. And it's going to be a tremendous matchup. West Catholic, of course, they're undefeated in the conference at 4-0, Joe. And Allendale comes in at 3-1. We thought we would have maybe a battle of the unbeatens here this evening, but Allendale had to go to Spring Lake last week, and from what I hear, they're inches short of tying that game up at the end of the game.
Literally inches away. I think it was about 6 inches talking to the guys up here in the press box prior to the broadcast, and interestingly, one of the referees called it a touchdown as time ran out, and there was a conference, and evidently they conferred and said no. So that's how it ended on the 6-inch line, a point, or actually 7 points away, but literally 6 points and an extra point away from, possibly a tie and some overtime.
Yeah, or a 2-point conversion.
Or a 2-point conversion.
Who knows, right?
Who knows?
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
It's a final.
But we're so glad that you're joining us tonight. We know it's a gloomy day in West Michigan and a wet, rainy day. We've just been blessed with this fantastic weather the whole fall.
Yeah.
And then Mother Nature, just came and hit us a little bit as it transitioned yesterday, and then today it is 46 degrees out here in Allendale.
Hey, and it's raining again. Yeah, it's off and on. I think it's gonna cut out here close to game time.
Yeah,
we'll have to see. But right now, everybody's out there getting drenched. Both teams have gone back into the locker room. They've completed their early warm-ups, and I think they're going to get a little bit of a pep talk. Both probably the same. Let's go out there and do something to them.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, Allendale did lose 35-28. We should say what the score was last week. And we'll talk more about this Allendale team that puts up 41.5 points a game.
Yeah.
So we know their offense is dangerous. But so is West Catholic. Last week, they were 56-20 winners over Holland Christian. And, it was a close game, Joe, in the first quarter. It was 21-14, and you're like, hey, Holland Christian offense, they're moving the ball. They look really good. This could be a close game. And then what happened, the second quarter hit, and then the rest of the game, it was all West Catholic as they outscored Holland Christian 35-6 the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you want to talk about a prolific offensive performance by West Catholic. At one point, they had 6 touchdowns in only 15 offensive plays. And they didn't have a special teams score.
Right.
They didn't have a defensive score. Those were all on offense. They were quick, they were long, and boy, were they effective.
Yeah, they were effective for sure. Well, West Catholic put up 471 yards of offense, 329 yards rushing. So give credit to that offensive line again. They were moving people off the ball, just doing a tremendous job up front. And take a look at that offensive line right here. We'll get the listeners just a look at those offensive linemen that we're pushing those guys around.
Yep.
Guys like Gabe Powers and Ethan Stoner and Dakota Myron and the like. So just a tremendous job on the offensive line. Of course, Charlie DeBruin led the way again. Over 100 yards rushing again. Seems like every game he's over 100 yards. Went for 105 yards, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion on offense last week.
And that's on 7 carries.
Yeah.
That's on 7 carries. Averaging 15 yards a carry was Charlie DeBruin last week.
It's almost like you're playing video games,
It's a
right?
video game. He's a cheat code in a video game, right?
Yeah, exactly. So 5 Falcons rushed for over 30 yards as well. So it was just great balance offensively. And that's the beautiful thing about this team, all that depth. Last week, of course, Mike Murphy had a couple touchdowns. He had 44 yards on only 3 carries. But, of course,
touchdown Mike,
touchdown
just give him the ball. What's he go do? He gets a touchdown. Yeah, really effective Mike Murphy has been.
Well, what's interesting is Mike has got 9 touchdowns on the year on only 27 carries. So 9 touchdowns on 27 carries.
Let's see. Let me do the math here.
Right.
No. Oh, yeah.
Like hand the ball off to Mike 3 times.
Yep.
And we're going to have a touchdown.
Score. Exactly. That's something else.
That's a pretty good ratio. It's just amazing. It really is. Alec Wickstrom. We always say he's Mr. Efficiency, from the quarterback position.
Last week, he had 2 incompletions, Tom. What are we doing here? 2.
7 for 9 last week, 142 yards, but he happened to put up 3 scores.
3 scores, man.
Yeah, and one of them was a beautiful pass to Cole Bauer, a deep one along the sidelines, right, which was amazing. And, it's not just he can get it done passing, but for the second time this year, he ran a long one in for a touchdown, and he went 41 yards. So his only carry of the night, to keep the defense honest, went 41 yards for a touchdown.
He's gone 70, and he's gone, what was it, 41?
41.
Yeah, wow, and 2 carries.
That's pretty good. So a lot of kudos to that offensive line of West Catholic, creating some gaping holes. Hey, as we get started here in the Fox Pools pregame show, we want to thank a few of our sponsors. Joe?
Obviously, Fox Pools, located on Alpine Avenue between 7 and 8 Mile Roads. Fox Pools, West Michigan's the best source for both in-ground and above-ground pools, featuring a full-service showroom with chemical supplies and accessories, and offering annual closing and opening services as well as repairs and installation. Fox Pools does it right. Also by West End Body. If you've had an incident with your vehicle, let West End Body fix it up. By Melissa Homewood and the Lash Group of eXp Realty. By Shaner Avenue Nursery. Duba Attorneys at Law. Moore & Sons Roofing. Custom Caulking. Of course, lots of caulking touchdowns here this year. Paget Business Services. Frank's Market. And lest we forget, it's Pulaski weekend.
Yeah, it is.
There we go.
Yeah, Pulaski
Make sure
days.
you get out and get your kielbasa and hit the halls this weekend. Have a good time.
Get some fresh beef jerky.
Absolutely. And, of course, your Falcon Touchdown Club, helping fund one of the best high school football programs in the state of Michigan.
And there you have it. Thank you, Joe, and thank you, sponsors. Let's talk a little bit about the defense before we kind of transition into this game. The defense last week, amazing job. Josh Mitchell.
Yeah.
What a game that kid had. He had 8 tackles, 4 of them for a loss. So to have 4 sacks on those 8 tackles, it just seemed like every time we looked up, we were calling Josh Mitchell's name.
He was. He had a super game, and he just loves hitting people, doesn't he? He just loves getting in there and just hitting people.
And with that, well, we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. Ryer Snow had 1 interception. Great game by him. Chris Schaub. We don't talk a lot about Chris Schaub. He kind of falls under the radar a little bit, but every game he just shows up and does his work. He's just one of those.
He carries the lunch pail.
He's a blue collar.
The proverbial lunch pail. Chris Schaub hustles out. You see him from the sideline, 50, and just makes a beeline to the huddle, gets into his spot.
Yeah.
And then, there's a lot of shifting and there's a lot of personnel changes in that, and he shares that position a little bit depending on situations, and he makes a beeline off the field. He's full of enthusiasm. He hits hard. He's had an interception for a touchdown this year, and he is the prototypical lunch pail defense, lineman that just is so effective and very disruptive.
Yeah, and he had 8 tackles last week.
Big game.
And what was interesting is a couple other guys chipped in with 6 tackles each. Charlie DeBruyne, again, doing it both sides of the ball. But Aaron Record had 6 tackles as well. So
when are they going to stop picking on him?
It's like, well, they look and they go, oh, this kid's a sophomore. Yeah, we should pick on him. And it's like, this kid doesn't play like a sophomore.
He does not play like a sophomore.
You need to be careful what you do.
No, he does his job out there. When it's his turn to make a tackle, he stops at the point of contact. That's a big thing for him tackles, like he's been doing it forever, and what an effective sophomore he's been there in the defensive backfield.
When we look at that defense, Joe, and that defensive line, especially all the guys there with, Wyatt Fredrickson, Josh Mitchell, Ethan Stoner, and of course the linebacking crew of Shab, DeBruyne, and Murphy. In Ryer Snow from his linebacker position as well, and he likes to cheat up on the line. But what a tremendous job they did again last week.
Yeah.
So Allendale, 23 rushes.
Yep.
Only 43 yards.
Or Holland Christian.
Sorry, what did I said Allendale.
Yeah.
Holland Christian last week. So another game with less than 2 yards per carry. So, once they stop that run, right, they force Holland Christian into that passing game.
Right.
And that's where guys like Josh Mitchell really took over as they put the pressure and the heat on the quarterback of Holland Christian all night.
And they really did. There was just a ton of pressure. It was interesting. I'm sure that Holland Christian had come out with a game plan. They showed pretty much in the first quarter that it had some faults to it. Good coaching. First year head coach over there was a quarterback in the Arena League, right?
Right.
And he sees the field a lot differently than people. What did they do? They went to 5 wides, empty back, spread that field out. And they had a lot of effect. I mean, they showed that they could open up a box, they could put a receiver there. They started moving the ball, and that's when they scored. And we went, okay, they found something here.
Yes, right.
And
they sure did.
Actually, going into the locker room is like Wes is going to have to combat this because this is something that they were doing, and they were doing well, and they were adjusting the way they were playing to suit what West Catholic's defense was allowing, and that was big. And I think teams. They're going to look at that video, and they're going to see some things that Darren Smith, defensive coordinator for West, is going to have a plan for because he's going to see it again.
He is going to see it again. But, kudos to Darren Smith and the staff to adjust to that because that first quarter, like you said, they moved. I mean, that was hurry-up offense. It was not only spread 5 guys wide, but it is get to the line immediately.
Yeah.
So as soon as that ball was down, they were hustling to the line, and that caught West Catholic off guard. But in true Darren Smith fashion, he made adjustments into that second quarter, and then certainly at halftime, and that proved to be really effective in the second half, led to a running clock, and that second half really sped through pretty quickly.
It did. And, when we saw, you implement this, the super high-speed offensive set, right? Well, sometimes your own team that you're calling this for might not be ready for it. And we saw a little bit. We saw some penalties. We saw some jumps. There was 2 occasions where everybody went, but the center, right? When they were in that hurry-up situation. So, when you make these adjustments, you got to have, make sure your team is going to be part of that and that they're ready for that same, the new effects that you're putting out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, the adjustment, you can see why it took a little time to adjust to. You think about the teams that we've been playing so much this year, teams that run that power T,
right?
Like your Edwardsburg and your Unity Christians and things. You're just used to, hey, look, we need to stop the run. We need to stop the run because we've been doing it so effectively, and we did it again last week. And again, Holland Christian's like, you know what? In order for us, give kudos to them, right? In order for them to even have a chance at West Catholic, they knew they had to throw the ball.
They sure did.
So let's talk a little bit about. I don't know, what do you want to talk about next? Allendale.
I think I got some notes here on Allendale.
Let's transition to Allendale. We've talked a lot about West Catholic and what they did last week, and of course Allendale coming up short against Spring Lake, a great Spring Lake team. So that's one thing to talk about too. So even though Allendale lost last week, and they lost in a game of inches at the end of the game, Spring Lake was no pushover. They are ranked number 8 in Division 4 coming into this week.
And it's hard to play in the swamp. I mean, we know that.
Right.
I mean, it's tough. The mosquitoes are bigger than some of the cheerleaders, right? They really are.
And they put them all on the visitor sideline.
They
No,
do.
we're just kidding.
They do. So Allendale, comes in at 5-1 overall, 3-1 in the blue. They're Division 4. They're a D4 team. So West Catholic again is playing up, and this is the 21st meeting of these two teams. Allendale's got an enrollment of 752 this year. They opened up with Greenville. Good win there for them, 28-8. Second week, Hopkins program is down, atypical for a Hopkins team. They beat them 36-0. Then to Holland Christian to open up the blue, and a 28-13 victory. So that's one of the common opponents this week between West and Allendale. Then they traveled to Hamilton, and you want to talk about. There was the performance. Was the performance, and if you kept track of what's going on in the OK Blue, senior quarterback Tyler Starks had an amazing week, and he went versus Hamilton, 327 yards rushing and 7 touchdowns. Those 7 touchdowns is tied for second with about 6 or 7 other guys of a state record. Okay.
Wow.
This guy's something else. He not only the 327 yards, he also threw for 162, all right, and another score. So he was responsible for 8 scores on the day, 7 on the ground, 1 through the air, 489 yards of total offense, okay?
That's getting it done.
I mean,
that's a workman's
That
goal.
was one. Yeah, that was one where he went, holy cow. That's along the lines of Nolan Fugate, for Catholic Central about 4 years ago. I mean,
remember the kid Kevin Grady years where he
Kevin Grady years. Tim
300 yards?
Kolaska's had some
Absolutely.
320 and 330. So that's right up there with in the recent past some of the best performances in the state, and he's dangerous. I mean, he's flat out dangerous. The guy comes to play, and it just kind of shows you right there. And that's against the Hamilton team. That's not too bad.
Right.
They really are not. So that was a 61-38 victory for Allendale, and then they went on to Fruitport, which is another. Fruitport is way down from last year when the Pascal twins went off. They're trying to rebuild a little bit in these classes. It was a 68-7 victory for Allendale, big. And then, of course, last week, they were coming in undefeated, wanted to take on Spring Lake and fell short by 6 inches. So Spring Lake and Holland Christian are the two common opponents that West and Allendale have this season, and only one loss in there between the two teams. So we got a second-year coach here at Allendale, Darren Garrity, and last year he was a 4-5 team, right? He's 9-6 overall, including this season's win. They're returning 22 starters, so that'll explain a little bit on. Okay, why are they good? Well, you got a lot of experience. You got 22 kids coming back.
22 starters.
Seniors.
Seniors, okay.
Not all starters.
I'm like, wow.
That's both sides of the ball.
No wonder why they're good.
Yeah.
Yes, 22 seniors. So.
And this year, I mean, they've got West, they got Unity Christian in Coopersville. I'm going to say, tonight's going to be a battle, and I'm going to say the Coopersville game is going to be a battle. Unity Christian is down a little bit this year. You can look here and you can see that Allendale is going to be a playoff team.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to get there. They're looking to break a 2-year absence from the playoffs, okay? And this, like I said, this should be the year for them to break that schneid. And they're just looking good. Now we look, the rain's coming down hard again.
It is. It's coming down hard. And we got quite a few West Catholic fans here in the stands already.
Sure.
I'm just braving the weather as we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff here on the campus of Allendale.
Yeah. So interestingly, we take a look at the points for, points against, which is one of my favorite stats to look at. West Catholic's got 293 points for on offense and 101 points they give up on defense. Allendale is only 44 points off of that pace offensively. They average 41 and a half points per game, and they've got 249 points total on the season, and they're They're on par with West Catholic at also 101 points let up by defense. So there's no...
Isn't that interesting? Both teams have
the same... Yeah, exactly. Both teams are only giving up 16.8 points per game this year. So really, two high-powered offenses and two pretty stingy defenses.
Yeah.
And we'll just... Something's going to break.
Something's
going to break, other than the weather, hopefully here pretty soon. So some guys we need to watch tonight. Obviously, Tyler Sparks, quarterback, the senior. Running the ball tonight, Jace Walker. We're going to see a lot of him. Noah Brose, he's a senior wide receiver. Bryson Holstig, he's coming out there. They've got a bunch of big, ugly linemen out there that they made a big deal about in the preseason stuff that I read about, as much about the offensive line as they did about the skill guys.
Yeah.
So DeKrieger, Ortowski, another Sparks, Coleman Sparks, and Christian Meekoff, they anchor both those offensive and defensive lines. And, we're gonna see. We've been looking for this one.
Yeah.
Since about week 3. We're okay. Allendale might be for real, really for real.
Well, both defenses, as you said, really good. West Catholic offense averaging 48 a game. Allendale averaging 41. Yeah, I've got to think like weather like this, right, is going to just probably play a little bit havoc with those offenses. I would think both offenses are probably going to be down a little bit. I would think that weather like this, it's going to be a defensive battle tonight. And when I say defensive battle, I think both teams will still put up probably 28 points.
Sure.
But I don't see either team putting up 40 points in this weather, but time will tell.
I don't know. Let's move back let's look at the overall season a little bit. We're deep enough into this with Game 7 that we can start looking at playoff points and, just seeing where West Catholic fits. And it's interesting to take a look at where they really would fit. West Catholic's number 1 by 9 points against Catholic Central,
right,
who's number 2 in Division 5 by a whole 9 points. West Catholic's got 63.667 points, and that's the number 1 in Division 5.
I should say too with the points, West Catholic is number 1 in points. I had mentioned earlier in the pregame that they're tied at number 1, and that's just the MHSA poll. There's a lot of different polls out there, coaches polls and things like that. So even though we're technically tied in number 1 with the votes and stuff, if you look at just the points, West Catholic's got a narrow margin over Catholic Central.
Yeah, exactly, they do. And interestingly, Catholic Central going over to Wilmette, Illinois to play Wilmette Loyola. Yes. The Michigan High School Athletic Association does not give play points. There's a whole structure and a formula to how they award those. Now, had that been a team from Michigan that would have been maybe a Division I team or a Division II team, they would have got play points. Okay, so it's a little bit misleading because you take those play points and you divide them by how many games you play overall, and that might have made up an 8 or 9 point deficit and put West Catholic and Catholic Central a little more even than where it says right now.
Yeah.
Needless to say, West Catholic plays up. They've played Division I teams. They've played Division III. They've played Division IV. They've made their way through, all playing up. They haven't played a Division V team yet.
Yeah,
okay?
Union, Edwardsburg, yes.
So in looking at the upper divisions, going up to Division IV, West Catholic's point total, they would be number 1 over Pawpaw, who's ranked number 1 in Division IV right now, by 5 points.
Right.
Okay, that's big. They would be tied at number 3 with Zeeland West and Parma Western in Division III. Okay, they would be tied at number 3. In Division II, they would be solely at number 3 spot behind Caledonia. Okay? Division...
Good company.
Right. Division I, they'd be ranked number 10th in the state in Division I, right behind Macomb, Dakota. So you want to talk about the benefits of playing teams up, up a division or two, and establishing, some win ratios in there. Boy, does it pay off in the playoffs. And those playoff points translate to home field advantage. Being able to host those playoff games And we know over the years what that really means.
Yeah, it really does. It means everything, and especially, this year being in Division 5, if we were to run into Catholic Central, right, in maybe that second week, I would think the first week we probably would have a different opponent and we would host, but that second game would be the difference.
Let's join the national anthem right now, Tom, and switch it over. There we go. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose what stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, welcome back to Falcon Stadium.
I want to hire those guys. They were good. They were really good. They should be recorded.
Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack from Falcon Stadium on the campus of Allendale High School as the West Catholic Falcons 6-0 take on the Allendale Falcons at 5-1 in a battle in the OK Blue, and it's going to be a great one here tonight, Joe.
Yeah, let's take a look really quick at the OK Blue standings. West Catholic's alone at the top, 4-0, 6-0 overall. Allendale, number 2, right behind West Catholic. They're playing for a share at this point of the OK Blue title. 5-1 overall, 3-1 in the blue. Then comes Spring Lake at 3-1, 5-1. They're tied with Allendale right now. Coopersville at 2-2, 4-2 overall, along with Hamilton, 2-2 in the league and 4-2 overall. Then we drop down Holland Christian at 3-1 in the blue and 2-4 overall, along with Unity Christian. And then winless on the year is Fruitport. And taking a look at the blue, of course, we know our matchup tonight, West Catholic and Allendale, but we look, Coopersville hosts Fruitport tonight. Coopersville at 4-2, Fruitport at 0-6. And Hamilton at 4-2, they're going to host Unity Christian, and Spring Lake and Holland Christian tonight as well. We look at Catholic Central, they're 5-1. This is a big game against Forest Hills Eastern, also 5-1. That's an OK Gold matchup, and a big one in Division 5. Pontiac Notre Dame Prep at number 4 travels to Gladwin tonight. They kick off momentarily. Big game in Division 5.
Really quick, Joe, keys of the game, I'm going to say turnovers, limiting turnovers.
Big time for both teams. That's all we got to say. Play crisp and protect the football. West Catholic won the toss. They elected to defer, and on the field they'll be kicking off to the Falcons, and we are ready for some football.
And here goes Smith with the kick at the 40-yard line. Nice high kick. Going to go to the 20-yard line. Allendale will get it there. Coming in the near sideline, the 25, 30. Going up the near sideline, up over the 40-yard line. Nice return there by Allendale.
Yeah.
Great field position in their first possession here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's Noah Brose. That's the quarterback / running back. Nice take up the field there. West Catholic, a little bit of trouble and nice blocking, freeing Brose up. And they're going to start it off at the 40.
Allendale will send 2 left, 1 slot left, and 1 on the near side right as they go left to right on your radio dials. Quarterback keeper at the 40 to the 42-yard line goes Tyler Sparks. Not much going there.
We're going to see a lot of Tyler tonight. We're going to be calling his name quite a bit. So star quarterback here for the Falcons.
They'll give him a pickup of 3 on the play, Joe. They'll be at the 43-yard line, so 2nd and 7 as we get underway here in Allendale. Great matchup here in the OK Blue. Allendale's got their maroon jerseys with their black pants, and actually wide receiver moved quick and they didn't call it, Joe. Here goes the handoff, 45, 50, 40-yard line, going to the secondary, still on his feet, all the way down to the 25-yard line is Drew Ashby, the junior running back.
Boy, just hole opened up here to the near side, off tackle, couldn't contain there.
Oh, they're bringing it back.
Oh, they are.
On the far side of the field, the flag, we didn't see that, Joe, was on the far sideline.
Penalty is an illegal shift.
And I think they caught that while the receiver here was moving early.
Negates a huge gain, and that's going to bring him back 5 yards. Going to take him outside of the sticks.
That's about a 30-yard gain they're going to wipe away. So we'll bring it back to the 38, bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Falcons of Allendale.
So both sides are filled with umbrellas tonight.
Ashby is going to be the lone back along with Sparks, who's in shotgun formation. He takes the snap. Going to fake it to Ashby. He's going to roll right and looking downfield, and he's going to get broken up on the near sideline here. Joe looking for Lincoln Kishman. Ball's incomplete, 3rd and 12.
Charlie DeBruin came from his linebacker spot, laid out a little bit, was able to knock that pass away. And now the rain really is coming down here.
Oh, it's coming down hard. And you know what? Give it to these fans. Look how many Allendale fans showed up tonight. Amazing.
And now we've got is that a delay? No, it's a movement. I was like, that's a little early for a delay.
Yeah.
Penalty remains 3rd down.
False start will make it 3rd and 17 as we just get this first quarter going. Give a shout out to John and Jean King listening from Italy.
Seriously?
Yes.
When's the last time we've had some international play?
I know.
That's nice. Hey, you guys. Hope you're having a great time.
Yeah, we hope you're having a fantastic trip.
Have some pizza.
2 left, 2 right for Sparks. Oh, hard count's going to get West Catholic to jump, and so they'll get those 5 yards back.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Is that 4 flags already?
Yes.
I think that's 4 flags.
3rd down, Allendale.
The only play we haven't had a flag on was a kickoff.
Laundry. I'll keep it clean in this rain.
That's right.
So 10:53 here in the first as we get things rolling. 3rd down and 12 from their own 37 for Allendale. 2 left, 2 right. Sparks, delayed quarterback draw. He keeps it. He's at the 40, the near sideline, the 45, and he gets kicked out of bounds. Nice hard tackle by Chaz Vita and Gabe Schwieters. That'll bring out 4th down, and we'll call that 5, Joe, for Allendale. Will they go for it from on their own side of the field is the question.
Well, I'd try a hard count easily, but you can see right there with that run the athleticism Tyler Sparks bring to this offense, and they're lining up in a hurry.
Not a big kid, but he's quick. Here comes the hard count, as you said, Joe, trying to get West to jump off sides. I'm not going to think they're going to snap it here on their own side of the ball. I don't know if they want to give West a short field, but we'll see what they do. Oh, and they're going to go for it. Handoff on the left side, and West snuffs it out. And here comes a late flag.
Another flag.
A loss of 2 on the play as they hand it off to Nolan Spencer in the backfield.
That was thrown right into the pile, Tom. Flag sits at the 43-yard line. Not much of a conference. It's a holding call, which will be declined by the Falcons. So they're going to turn this one over on downs, and West Catholic's going to get the ball in Allendale territory.
The Allendale.
Yeah, great field position for West. Picking up where they left off last week, Joe, right?
Short field.
Short field. Remember last week, West Catholic was starting at least at their own 40, if not near midfield for half their possessions. So 2 left, 1 right as DeBruin will be off to the right of Wickstrom. Slot left goes Stoner.
I think West establishes this running game early.
You've got Cole Bauer one-on-one on the far side. Here goes DeBruin. He's got the ball. He's at the 40, 35, 30. He's got one guy to beat. He's at the 20, 10. He gets pulled down at the 1. Oh, great run by Charlie DeBruin, 44 yards. Almost got in for the touchdown, and here comes Wildcat formation.
That's Michael Hurlbutt caught up with him, and not very many people do, but nice speed out of Hurlbutt to save the touchdown. Here comes West Catholic in that three-sided backfield.
Yeah, here goes DeBruin, Wildcat formation. Is he in for a touchdown? He is! Touchdown West! Charlie DeBruin, 1 yard, touchdown run.
Following up his big 44-yard gain. First custom caulking touchdown tonight. Charlie DeBruin, how many times have we said that this year?
Yeah.
But very, very effective, and here we are at a two-play score.
Hey, when a guy goes 44 yards and just is a yard shy of the end zone, you got to give him back to him.
The ball.
Here goes the extra point. And it is up and good by Landon Smith.
Smith's kick is good for the extra
So that
point.
quick, West Catholic gets on the board here. We're at the 10:09 mark in the first, and it's 7-0 West Catholic. Hey, since 1965, West End Body has been serving Grand Rapids when those days happen, and they do happen. So if you've had a mishap with your vehicle, you've got to call not Chris and Kelly Nemmers anymore, but Gavin Redsky. He's the new owner of West End Body. So call Gavin to get everything fixed up. Working with all insurance companies, West End Body is your single source for collision repair. West End Body, located at 1693 Leonard Northwest, and they sponsor our halftime show. Give Gavin a call. And by Melissa Homewood and the Lash Group of eXp Realty. eXp Realty is a national leader in real estate, and Melissa Homewood is your local expert when it comes to buying or selling your home in West Michigan. We're going to delay this. Here comes Landon Smith.
Nice kick by Landon Smith on the near sideline. It's going to be fielded there by Nolan Spencer. He's at the 20, 25 as it goes towards the midfield. He'll spin around and get tackled at the 24. Slight-built kid. He's probably 5'7" and 140 pounds, but he's got some wheels.
Well, Cole Bauer spun him around, caught his left side, and he did about a spin and a half, and then the rest of the Falcons came in to finish up.
The 24-yard line.
Hey, so glad you're joining us here. We're at the campus of Allendale High School, Falcon Stadium here. Tom McCaskey along with Joe Sack, calling all the action on this West Catholic Broadcast Network. 2 right, 1 left for Allendale. Sparks by himself in the backfield. Jet sweep fake. He's going to keep the ball, go up the middle, and he'll get stopped after about a 2-yard gain.
Real shifty.
Nice job by West Catholic's defense there.
Number 10, Sparks the ball carrier.
Quarterback's just, he's slippery when it's not wet, Joe.
Yeah, he's really DeBruin with the 1-yard run. Put West on the board.
And guess who's there on the tackle? Josh Mitchell, picking up where he left off from his left defensive end position. 2nd down and 7. We're at the 9:30 mark. 2 left, 1 right. Here goes the hand up the middle. And that's Spencer, and he's got a 1st down all the way up to the 38-yard line. Nice quick hitter by Nolan Spencer.
Olszewski.
Well, you can see early in the season they made a big deal about this offensive line, and they certainly are effective. We see that. I mean, other than the penalties, these guys
Sparks
are
is going to keep it on the near side, try to break contain. He does just a little bit. He'll get knocked out at the 39 after about a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 9. We're at the 9:09 mark. In case you're just joining us, we're in the first quarter. West Catholic drew first blood, as they say, at the 1-yard touchdown plunge by Charlie DeBruin. They lead 7-0. 1 left, 2 right for Allendale. Spencer will be I formation. He'll get it, and he'll go up to the 41. He'll get tackled there. Nice job coming in from his left defensive end position, Josh Mitchell.
Gosh. Just a good-sized defensive front there. Mitchell and Fredrickson. Bauer.
Hard count by Allendale. This time Spencer will line up to the right of Sparks, in front of him actually. You don't see that very often. The running back goes in front of the quarterback. He's going to fake on the jet sweep. Roll right to Sparks. He's got a receiver there in the middle of the field. He's got it to 45, 40, 35, up the sideline, 20, 10 as he leads to the end zone. Touchdown, Allendale.
Noah Bros, well-placed pass just outside the linebacking court, and some very good blocking downfield released him. And that's a 41-yard, 59-yarder.
59-yarder, yes.
Wow, for Noah Bros.
Yeah, the 41, their own 41, so 59 yards, Noah Bros.
Make no mistake, it's a good offense, high-powered offense at Allendale.
They average 41 a game, and West Catholic averages 48. I thought the defenses might take over this game in the pregame. That was my thought, is that West Catholic blocks the extra point. Nice job.
Oh, man.
Was that Josh Mitchell again?
It might have been.
Rosalie gets blocked. The extra point is.
It was.
Go.
It was Josh Mitchell.
Wow.
He blocked it. I mean, that kid is everywhere.
8:24
for the ball.
So 59-yard. Sparks to Bros. And Allendale gets on the board a couple minutes after West does.
Hey, I don't know who's spinning the tunes here, Joe, but I'm loving.
We're liking
I'm
the
loving
music.
DJ Jazzy Jeff here because little Tom Sawyer.
So 7-6 is your score here in Allendale. Rain is still falling. Lights are on. Umbrellas are out. Raincoats are on. West Catholic sideline. Very nice. About better than 3/4 full there, and we see people still coming in. We take a look here on the Allendale side, and all I see is umbrellas.
Look at this tight formation, kicking the ball off for Allendale. They got 10 guys surrounding the ball within like 5 yards of the ball. Let's see, and they fake the onside kick.
I think we remember a little bit of that a couple
Yes,
years ago.
we
West
sure
Catholic
do.
did a bunch of that.
And West Catholic was ready. Here comes the kick, end over end kick. Going to be fielded there at the 17, up to the 20, up the middle to 25 to the 30, still on his feet to the 35, and that's Carter Perry, isn't it? At the 40-yard line.
I think you're right, Carter Perry on that reception, and he kept trying. It was like he was milling his way through a crowd of people, right?
Yeah.
Trying to find his way, and nice job, got himself all the way out to the 39-yard line. That's where West Catholic's going to start off. Hey, Billy Kay's already texted us, and he said that Catholic Central scored on their first play of the game.
Oh.
So they must be better than us because we only scored on our second. Unbelievable. Rose Arbanis, she's out there. Hi, Rose. Good thing you're not out here. It's cold and rainy tonight. Thanks for listening.
Here goes Wickstrom. He fakes to De Bruyne. Now he's going to go deep. He's got a receiver there at the 30-yard line. And out of the hands.
Quarterback pass intended for receiver number 3, Bauer.
Cole Bauer
There's a
going deep, and you knew they were going to do that. That one-on-one coverage on the far side, like I called that first possession. And they went deep and just overthrew him.
I think it's the same script as last week, wasn't it?
Yeah,
just about
absolutely.
the same script.
So penalty on West anyways. So let's see if they decline it. No, they're going to probably take the hold,
10-yard penalty.
take them back 10 yards. So it'll be first down and 20 for West. If you want to give us a text, 616-262-9270, 616-262-9270. Hey, and as long as you're listening on YouTube here, take the little share button in whether it's Facebook or Instagram or Twitter.
Yep.
Share it out there because we know a lot of people with the cold weather want to be listening.
And they're still looking for us.
Still trying to find us out there. 2 wide right, 1 left. Here goes the handoff to De Bruyne. He's at the 30, 35 to the 36-yard line. So not back to the original line of scrimmage, but he'll pick up 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 13 now for West.
Number 0 to bring the ball carrier. Brought in tackle by number 30, McCullough.
And McCullough on the tackle for Allendale. Out of his linebacker position.
2nd and 13.
Again, that number for a text is 616-262-9270. Is 2 right, 1 right, 2 left for West. Stoner will go slot left. Here goes De Bruyne off to the left. He's going to get the ball up the middle. Going to break a tackle. Going to get brought to the line of scrimmage is all. This is a good time to look at the offense for West Catholic, led by quarterback Wickstrom. Of course, your wide receivers in Ryer Snow and Carter Perry and Cole Bauer. Ethan Stoner at tight end, and you've got that tremendous line there as well for West. Here goes the snap, setting up the screen, getting at the 30, 45, 50. On the far sideline, one guy to beat. He's at the 20, And he'll get tackled there.
Number 31.
That's Ethan Stoner.
And now we've got a penalty flag there at the spot of contact. I don't know what that's all about. Let's see.
What a great setup for the screenplay for Ethan Stoner. Yeah, late flag on the far sideline. Let's see what it is, Joe. Somebody needs to clean these windows in front of us.
I'll get right on it. I will get right
like a little
on
towel. We need a towel. We need our own towel boy in the press box.
There you go.
Unsportsmanlike conduct at the end of the play. That's going to move at half the distance to the goal line.
Half the distance to the goal will result in first and goal.
So it's going to be about the 6-yard line. It's on the far side of the field. It's going to be the 6 or 7 yard line. We'll call it the 6. 2 wide left, 1 right. Guess who's in the game now? Touchdown Mike. Mike Murphy off to the right of Wickstrom. Odds are pretty good. Mike's going to see the ball. Stoner is slot right. Shotgun formation again for Wickstrom at the 6. First and goal at the 6. Here comes the snap. Handoff to Murphy over the left side. He drags a couple tacklers, and he'll get tackled at the 4.
Wow, great tackle there.
It was.
Big number 56, I think, Christian Meekoff. He grabbed Murphy. Not many people do. Stopped him in his tracks, laid him on the ground.
Yeah, I've got to think Wes is just going to hand the ball to him 4 times, and if he can't get in, they don't deserve a touchdown. That would be my guess. Stoner goes slot left, handoff to Murphy again, and he'll get hit behind the line of scrimmage, still on his feet, but got 3 Allendale Falcons in there, and he'll get stopped at the line of scrimmage again. So third and goal at the 4.
And that was legit. Boy, I'll tell you what, big push. Logan Nason on the initial hit, and then Parker Third Kettle, he was in there. Now we've got a little bit of a switch here.
Yeah, so
we see.
Yeah, you know, you think they'd go Mike Murphy, right? A touchdown every 3 carries, but let's see here. They're going Wildcat formation right now with DeBruin. He's going to foul 3 blockers off to his left. Is he going to get a hold? No, he's going to get tackled from behind at the 6. He'll lose 2 on the play, and that's going to be a big decision here for West on 4th down. That was a great play call. And
nice job by the defense. They flowed right down along with the play. Boy, West Catholic would have had 6 blockers out there, but didn't man up. And a nice penetration by Allendale. And actually a loss of 2 on the play.
Right. So here comes West. Oh, they're going to go for it. Wickstrom, shotgun formation, jet sweep. Carter Perry's on the far side. He's going to look to pass, and he does pass to the end zone. Did it hit the ground, or is it a touchdown?
Touchdown! It looked
like a touchdown.
It looked like it might have hit the ground before he caught it.
Ethan Stoner in the end zone for a touchdown. West.
Wow! Carter Perry on the double reverse and saw Ethan Stoner out there. Wow, that was something else.
Boy, you know, the referee was a lot closer to it than we were. Here comes the extra point by Landon Smith. It's up and it's good. But
15 Smith
Ethan Stoner, kind of picture this for our audience here, is Carter Perry was rolling around in the far side then to his right. He saw Ethan Stoner in the end zone. He was kind of faking it because there was one defender there. They had to make a decision.
Yep.
Do I tackle Carter Perry? And Carter Perry's like, might make it to the end zone if he sticks with Ethan Stoner. That defender came up. Ethan Stoner stayed there in the end zone, and he slipped and fell on the ground. The ball was
a little bit behind him and low.
Yeah. And so he got his arm under there, but
had to have been. He had to have cradled it. The ref was right there. He saw it. He looked at it, paused for a minute.
Yeah.
The whole crowd went nuts like it hit the ground first, and up went his hands for a touchdown. If your window were cleaner, we would have had a better view, but it didn't. I'm going to give it to the ref. Usually we're right, Usually we are.
That's right.
Dirty windows are the difference.
So West Catholic will take that on a 4th down conversion, 14-6 at the 4:53 mark, as Landon Smith slips on his backside on the kick and still got it down to the 25-yard line. He literally kicked that and fell right on his back.
22. Murphy.
So tackled by Mike Murphy on the near sideline here. In case you're just joining us, 14-6, 4:47 mark here in the first.
The 34-yard line.
West Catholic is in their white uniforms, got the green jersey pants with that white stripe down the side. White jerseys with the green numbers and the white helmets. And Allendale in their maroon jerseys with the black pants. Hand up the middle to Spencer. Nowhere going there. Maybe a pickup of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8 for Allendale.
Spencer with the ball carriers, right down the play.
Allendale's offensive line, they're both lines of scrimmage at this point. I think I'm going to give the edge slightly to Allendale. They've done a really nice job offensively, and we saw that goal line stand. Time will tell.
2 left, 1 right. Fake handoff, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper over the right side for Sparks, and he'll pick up another 2 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd in a short 6.
Ryer Snow, defensive end, making the tackle there. So 3rd and long here. Ball's at the 39-yard line, Tom. 3:57 to go. West Catholic leading Allendale 14-6 on this rainy OK Blue matchup.
Shotgun goes to senior Sparks. Hard count, trying to get West Catholic to jump off sides. He'll send 2 wide left, 1 wide right. They operate on the near hash here. He'll step up, call out the play to his lineman. He gets it. He rolls right. He's going to look to pass. He's pumping. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to go deep. Great pass. And in and out of the hands of his receiver at the 20-yard line. That's Lincoln Kishman. And ball falls incomplete. He had it, Joe.
Yeah, I think that's the difference between a wet ball and a dry ball, I think, was about 6 inches in height right there. Caught a little bit of a flyer, but it just grazed his fingertips. And now Allendale comes out with their punt unit on 4th and 5.
Yeah, how about the tight spiral from Tyler Sparks downfield? He threw it about 35 yards on a tight spiral.
He's got some talent, I'll tell you that.
West Catholic will be back at the 25-yard line. Here comes the punt. Short kick, going to hit at the 37, take a West Catholic bounce and go out of bounds. Now we'll call it at the 35. So 1st and 10 for West. Ball will be at their own 35.
Hey, eXp Realty is a national leader in real estate. Melissa Homewood's your local expert when it comes to buying or selling your home in West Michigan. Melissa can orchestrate market watches, property searches, and home value assessments to make your buying or selling process as thorough as it can be. You can find realtor Melissa Homewood on the web at melissahomewood.com. It's Melissa Homewood, the last group of eXp Realty, your real estate done right.
3:22 here in the first. Wickstrom fakes it. He'll roll right. Now he's looking at DeBruyne, who came out of the backfield after the fake, and in and out of his hands on the near sideline. He had to jump high to get it. Well defended by Allendale, falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and again, that ball was a little bit thrown too far. If he would have caught it, I think Charlie would have been out of bounds. As he touched it, it almost looked like a tip drill in basketball. It went boop, right up. But again, you're looking at a wet football, and look, they're bringing in a dry ball. I think they saw exactly what's going on there. And we're going to get some extra towels for our ball boy over there.
Trips right for West. 1 left. Hand off to Dedura. No fake to him. He'll pitch it out to Carter Perry on the right side. He's at the 40, 45, 50. And he'll get tripped up all the way down to the 47-yard line of Allendale. Nice pickup by Carter Perry.
Nice gain on that play, about 22 yards for Perry. And I think we've opened up a whole new chapter in the playbook. Now that we've not seen that yet this year. Very interesting play. A lot of fun. Here comes West. They're in a hurry up.
Guy like Carter Perry is the kind of guy you want touching the ball on a wet night like this, right?
I think so.
Because he's tough to bring down, but he's slippery.
Yep.
Won't be able to really get a good grip on him. Perry will go in motion. They'll hand it off to DeBruyne. No, they'll fake it. And they're rolling on the left side to Perry. He's at the 40, 35 in the near sideline. Gets kicked out of bounds at the 25. And he'll go sliding about 10 yards on the sideline.
I'm going to call that Perry pitch right, Perry pitch left.
Yeah, I like that. He kind of looked like, have you seen the Trey Turner, slide with the Dodgers where he just he did the slide and popped right up? Yeah, that was Carter Perry there.
Carter Perry as he went out of bounds.
Trips right for West, one left. All you guys that have seen baseball highlights will know the Trey Turner slide. Here goes Wickstrom. Here goes a reverse. And that's going to be to Cole Bauer. He'll get hit at the 20-yard line. So nice pickup on the play there. Boy, they're bringing out all the trickery on this one. Oh, Connor Olszewski on the carry.
Yeah.
Right down on the play line, number 6, Walker.
So West Cali mixing it up a little bit here in this series. A few plays that we just haven't seen, building on the same basis of the play.
They're going to keep that Allendale defense honest as Ethan Stoner will shift over to the right. Here goes DeBruin at the 20. It's 15 down to about the 12-yard line. That'll move the chains 1st and 10 from the 12, so they can get a first down at the 2. Hurry up offense for West. Shotgun formation, Wickstrom. Stoner sticks slot left. Now he's going to rotate over slot right. DeBruin's going to get the ball again up the middle. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown West! He goes in, standing up, Charlie DeBruin from 12 yards out.
Custom caulking touchdown number 2 for Charlie DeBruin. We're still in the first quarter, and a nice little run by him after a little bit of trickery, 3 interesting plays, and Charlie DeBruin puts on the board. West Catholic now 20. Pending the extra point for Landon Smith.
And we're still in the first quarter. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. 21-6. So stick with us because I tell you what, Allendale is for real. We have seen that, what they're capable of. So this is going to be a good game tonight. 21-6 is your score at the 132 mark here in the first. Joe?
Hey, Custom Caulking's the contractor's choice for waterproofing and crack sealing in West Michigan and beyond, both residential and commercial. Custom caulking should be your only call, so on-the-spot color blending and friendly service is what to expect from Custom Caulking. The Norder family proudly supports West Catholic football and all Falcon athletic programs. And by Padgett Business Services, your small business experts for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll. Don't have your tax prep and accounting be a coin toss. Leave it to Padgett Business Services to get it right. Falcon fans, visit Padgett online at PBSGR. That's PBSGR. And big thanks to Mark Davey and his great staff, Teresa and everybody at Padgett, located on Lake Michigan Drive right next to Mr. Berger. Here we go with 1:32 left in the first. West Catholic leading 21-6.
They're kicking off right to left on your radio dial. Here goes Landon Smith. Let's see if he stays on his feet this time. He does. End over end kick, short kick. Going to get fielded at the 20 by Allendale. Coming up the near sideline and falling right down at the 25.
That's Bros. That's the first real big slip we've seen. He tried to plant that foot at the 35, and it just went right out from under him. But nice return, decent field position. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a 25-yard line.
Yes.
25-yard line first. Yeah.
So that's where Allendale's going to get set up. Tyler Sparks and crew.
Here comes the defense of West Catholic. Josh Mitchell, Wyatt Fredrickson, Mike Murphy. As Allendale gets it, hand up over the middle. Coming in the near side is Spencer, and he'll get kicked out of bounds at the
number 2, Spencer, the
29-yard line.
Boy, Tom, did you catch that blitz by Charlie DeBruin?
Yes.
And he was about 1.5 feet away from the handoff. And he was going right at Sparks. So hurry up offense again. Here comes Allendale right away.
Quick pitch to Spencer on the left side. He'll have to dart back inside, and he'll get tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Nice job by West.
I think that was another footing issue right there. And Allendale's in an ultra hurry up. Here they go.
Great job by Ryer Snow with contain on the right side. So Spencer couldn't turn the corner. He had to cut it back in, and Ryer Snow had some help. So no pickup on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 5. We're just under a minute here in the first. 21-6 is your score. West over Allendale as Sparks will roll right. He's under pressure. He'll get rid of the ball. And he's got a receiver there at the 43. Breaks the tackle at the 50. down to the 40-yard line. That's number 9, Noah Bros, his favorite target.
Tell you what, shedding tacklers, West Catholic tackling high right now. Not typical, but a little bit of rain on these guys' arms, and they're not going down. Nice job by Bros getting out. They're now in West Catholic territory. Ball's at the 43-yard line. Here comes Allendale.
Caden McCullough is going to go slot left for Allendale as Sparks looks to get the play call in. He'll step up to his lineman, give the play, turn around to Spencer. He's going to fake a handoff there. He's going to go to Bros here on the near sideline. He'll get kicked out at the 43. So maybe a pickup of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 for the Falcons of Allendale.
Yeah, it came right to the sideline, and you saw, I think it was Brittenfeld and Mitchell in first and knocked him out of bounds. He didn't have much room there between the sidelines and where he caught the ball. And it looks like we are going to wrap up the first quarter of play, putting 27 points on the board.
How about
the two teams here, West Catholic 21 and Allendale 6. Allendale racing, and they will have the ball when we start back up. And Frank's Market, it's Pulaski Days, right? Frank's Market's located at 1020 West Fulton, and they feature the area's best fresh smoked kielbasa, awesome steak, succulent roast, and hot shots. You can even, I think you can get kapusta there. And I know they got pierogies in the freezer. They might have some glumpkies in the freezer, but you can get everything you need for Pulaski Days. So stop on in, see the Stanizak family, experience the fantastic service and products they have delivered in Grand Rapids for decades, since 1933. And every Pulaski Days going, Frank's Market's the only choice.
I haven't had dinner tonight, and you're like naming all this food.
I know.
You mind just covering the rest of the game
for
me?
Are you Polish, Tom? Makowski?
No, not at all.
No,
not at all. It doesn't sound like I'm a West Side.
You guys have. There's a little Pulaski Days up in Maple City, isn't there? Up by Traverse City.
Yes, Polka.
Big deal.
There's a Polish festival up there every year.
Isn't it? Is it in the summer?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the summertime.
Yeah, in July. Yep.
Good time.
Polka Fest.
I got enough Polish in me.
I like it.
Mess me up a little bit every day. Okay. Grandma Stella Piechuk.
Oh, love it.
Yep. That's not how it's phonetically. That's not the.
So Cedar, Michigan is actually where my grandfather was born. One of 16 kids to be born in Cedar, Michigan.
All right.
Shout out to Cedar. Here we go. Shotgun formation for Sparks. He's going to take it. He's going to fake hand off to Spencer, and he's going to get down right away.
Carrying his lunch pail.
How about
carrying that lunch pail? Chris Schaub. How did he make a tackle? He carried that steel lunch pail.
Oh, that's great.
Remember, the movie The Accountant? Remember that?
Yes.
He had the damaged, his thermos, right? He was carrying his thermos there.
3rd and 13 for Allendale. They go right to left in your radio dial here in the second. 2 right, 2 left. Spencer goes deep behind Sparks. Sparks is looking over the sidelines here. Tyler Sparks, the senior quarterback. We know what he's capable of. 8 touchdowns in one game earlier this year.
Oh, man.
Here goes Sparks, delayed quarterback keeper, and the draw goes nowhere.
Wow.
Going to bring up 4th down. Nice job by West Catholic. No pickup on the play.
Hey, a couple of shout-outs here while we're waiting for the punt unit to come out. Tony and Mary Lynn Arbanis on their 25th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary to you guys.
Oh.
That's great. They're hanging out with Rose. Dan and Nancy Ostapovich there. He says, it's lousy there, but it's 80 and pleasant here. Sorry to rub it in. They're down in Sebring, Florida.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, we love that. Billy K comes back with Catholic Central 14 and Forest Hills Eastern 14.
Ooh,
tie game with 9 minutes left. Yeah, the Ferrick kid, can't remember his first name, but Ferrick, he is just a huge kid and a strong runner for Forest Hills Eastern. They're going to challenge
Allendale with the punt. Really nice punt.
Fair catch called
at the 15-yard line.
Yep.
Number 9 Rose punt is.
That's going to be Connor Olszewski with the fair catch. So West Catholics will have the ball here. Their first possession in the second quarter as they lead 21-6. Allendale really could have used a score on that possession. Nice job by West.
They sure could. They're moving the ball, and they got into West Catholic territory, only to have it shut down.
Let's see what West does here. They had a lot of trickery last possession. Probably 3 or 4 reverses.
Very entertaining.
Very
entertaining.
Back to back to back. It was great. Trips right on the near side here. West operates in the middle of the field. They go left or right on your radio dial. In motion goes Carter Perry. Jet sweep. Fake to him. Wickstrom's going to keep it. He's at the 20, 25. Gets up to the 28. You don't see Wickstrom carrying the ball up the middle a lot.
One of the shortest runs of the year for him.
But actually, they're going to give him 10 on the pickup, so 1st and 10. Yeah, exactly. One of the shortest runs. Yeah, we're used to the 40-yarder like last week and the 70-yarder earlier this year for a touchdown.
I'm looking at single coverage on the far side, Tom.
Who do we got out there, Joe?
I think it's Ryer.
Ryer Snow
First down.
on the far side. Let's see if Wickstrom gets him. As Connor Olszewski will go in motion right to left. Hand up the middle. Spinning out of a tackle there is Charlie DeBruin. He'll go up to the 33-yard line.
Number 0, DeBruin, the ball carrier, brought down the play.
So pickup of about 6 on the play. Second down and 4.
7, Nason. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4, West Catholic.
So second down and 4 for Wickstrom is Wickstrom's going to... I think Joe just fell down. Wickstrom's going to go shotgun formation. He's going to hand it off up the middle to DeBruin, dancing his way up over the 35 to the 37. Going to be really close to a first down. Let's see if they mark it. They do. Move the chains. First down West. Be at the 37.
I'm up. I'm okay.
Are you okay there,
I'm
Joe?
all right, yeah.
Jeez.
These stands are at such a high angle. Getting a little vertigo.
Brittenfeld's in now at running back. His first taste. He's going to get the ball, go to the left side. Finds an opening there at the 40, 45. Going to be close to a first down, almost a 10-yard pickup. Let's see if they give it to him. They're going to move the chains. They're going to move the chains. He picked up 10 exactly. Brittenfeld with the run. Had a great game last week. Brittenfeld's going to get it again. Same play over the far side on the left side. He finds some room, and he picks up another 12. How about that? David Brittenfeld, back-to-back runs for 22 yards in total.
And West Catholic was on that hurry up there. They're doing it again, and Allendale was not set. Now we've got a change here.
Look at that guy.
I love it. Big fella.
Here goes Wickstrom. He's going to go deep on the near side, and he's going to overthrow his receiver. So he had Ryer Snow on the near sideline here and overthrew him.
Boy, he stepped back and he threw that baby and he let that thing go. We need faster receivers.
Joe and I were cracking up because the lineman was running off for Allendale, trying to get off the field before the ball got snapped to Wickstrom, and he actually slid like he was sliding into third base.
From the numbers, man. He went
right.
And he made it.
He did.
Great.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's hustle for you.
2 right, 1 left for West. Slot right goes Stoner. Hand up the middle, the 40, 35, 30. Stoner's finished DeBruin at the 20. And here comes a late flag on the far sideline.
Number 0, DeBruin, the ball.
Great pickup all the way down to the 19 for DeBruin.
Yeah,
but
that's
going
to be something there.
That's probably going to be like hands to the face or a hold or something to spot foul, hopefully. So West Catholic got inside the red zone, but they're going to back it up. Still going to be a first down for West.
Yeah, because it was a spot foul and it was deep. It was deep into the run. It's still going to cost Falcons, but it's going to be a first down. Ball's going to be set down at about the 29.5-yard line.
West leads 21-6 with 8:37 mark here in the second quarter. As Wickstrom and DeBruin will look over to the sidelines, get the call from Coach Grove. Stoner will go slot left. 2 wide receivers right and 1 left as they operate on the far side. They go left to right on your radio dial. Hand up to DeBruin at the 29, 25. He stutter steps it at the 20. He slid like he was sliding on ice.
Yeah, he did. Big tackle there. He was being pursued by Caden McCullough, and that stutter step allowed McCullough to come right up his backside and downed him there just inside the 20.
Just as DeBruin was looking to cut, he just kind of caught both feet like he was on a sheet of ice. Here goes Brittenfeld. He's behind Wickstrom up the middle at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown West! David Brittenfeld, 20 yards out.
Right at the 8-minute mark, custom caulking touchdown for David Brittenfeld from the 20-yard line, and he weaved his way in and out and barely touched on the way in for his score. So we're at 27-6 at the 8-minute mark, pending the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good.
Who does Brittenfeld remind you of? Junior running back.
Oh, man.
Charlie DeBruin last year. That's exactly who he reminds me of.
Okay.
DeBruin playing behind Kloska, right? Getting limited carries, but with the carries he got, he did extremely well. And Brittenfeld is doing really the same thing here. Although he's not the starter, every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
Absolutely, it's interesting. And well, you just brought up something I was going to bring up here at halftime, but I'll do it now. Got a nice text, a couple texts from Rick Kloska today, and tonight Tim Kloska, who's playing in essentially the junior college version of West Point. Okay, so he's in the prep area. They play Navy tonight. He's playing tonight.
Fantastic.
He's playing tonight. And Kyle, his older brother, they both transferred over. He went to Central Michigan. They're both at West Point right now. Kyle is suiting up. He earned his uniform, and he's going to be dressed for the game against Boston College tomorrow at noon.
So congratulations to both of them. Tim and Kyle Kloska making themselves known at West Point for the Army team. And here goes the kick, and Allendale will get it at the 15 and return it up to the 23. That's where Allendale will get started. They trail 28-6 here, 7:54 left in the first half. And Allendale is saying we've got to score. We got to do something here.
With that whole exchange with the Koloskas and being part of the Black Knights and stuff. Little trivia for people if they can text us. Who was the last West Catholic player that played for the Black Knights? And I'm going to give you a hint. He was a middle linebacker, and he was a starter.
Here goes a quarterback keeper, goes Sparks, and he gets tackled down low, and he goes flying forward for 8 yards. That was Chaz Vita who went in low on Sparks, and he flew forward.
So anybody listening out there that remembers, text us at 616-262-9270. The last West Catholic player that was a starter for West Point, the Black Knights.
616-262-9270. And the prize is...
I got an old umbrella, I think, somewhere. You're going to need it tonight.
Here goes Spencer up the middle for Allendale. He'll get tackled at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So we'll bring up third and short.
I think he got enough.
They did? Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Plays good for Allendale. First down.
Needed 2, got 2.5.
Well, I thought he was short, but they gave it to him. 1st and 10 for Allendale.
7:03 until halftime here in Allendale. A rainy, OK Blue matchup against Allendale and West Catholic. West Catholic leading 28-6 right now.
Watch Kishman on the near side here. Gabe Schwieters is on him. Let's just see if he gets in. Nope. Going to be a quarterback. Sparks, and he fumbles the ball, and West has got it. 46-yard line. Well, I said watch Gabe Schwieters on this side, but not for that reason.
Not for that reason. So, again, it started raining. It stopped for about 10 minutes, and it started back up. Again, that slippery ball. We talked about it pregame. Is turnovers, and that's first turnover of the night. And Allendale's Tyler Sparks fumbles it out. West Catholic retains possession here, and let's see, here comes the offensive unit. They're going to start out the 46-yard line, Tom.
What a difference the turnovers can make. 2 left, 1 right for West. DeBruin's back in there. He'll take the handoff from Wickstrom up the middle, and he'll get stifled right away, 3 yards up. Boy, he looked like he had a head of steam, Joe, and he ran into a wall.
Yeah, Logan Nason in there, and he's a hard-hitting guy.
Yeah, that wall's got a name.
Those are 2 linebackers fighting for room right there. Hard-hitting guys.
Shotgun formation as usual for Wickstrom. He'll hand off to Bruin. He'll go to the far sideline over the left side, and he'll take it all the way down to about the 40-yard line. Nice little pickup of the play. About 4
That's
on the
Ashby.
play.
I think that was Ashby on the tackle. Far side got a hold of Charlie's arm and just really ripped him down.
3rd and 4 for West. Perry and Snow will go wide right. The Stoner goes slot right.
Boy, getting a lot of plays in. West Catholic getting the line of scrimmage, getting a lot of plays in.
Sure are. Allendale's going to jump quick. Hand off to DeBruin. He's going to be at the near side of the 35. The 30 still on his feet, and he'll get
DeBruin, the ball carrier, brought down the play.
Pulled down at the 25. That'll be a first down for West Catholic.
55.
Well, I didn't see any flags, but it looked like Allendale jumped.
It was
weird.
It was the slowest, pull from the line of scrimmage that we've seen in a long time.
You can pick that up at the
Cole Bauer is
slow motion.
Cole Bauer is here on the near side by himself, 2 wide left. Here goes Mike Murphy, and he's going to get spun around and tackled by a host of Falcons at the 27.
Murphy, the ball carrier.
So no pickup on the play. You might even lose a couple. So 2nd down and 12 for West.
Tackle by number 56, Meekoff, and 57, Nason of Allendale.
Nason and Meekoff on the tackle.
2nd and 12.
Olszewski will come in for Stoner, as West Catholic will go 4 wide receivers, 2 wide right, 2 wide left. Hand up the middle. Mike Murphy is at the 25, 20, 15, and he'll get spun down there. Nice hard run by Mike Murphy, and he's got another West Catholic first down.
Yeah, it looked a lot like the Brittenfeld play, weaving in and out, heading for that same spot in the end zone.
Yes. So nice run by Murphy. He'll check out as Brittenfeld will check back in. So West Catholic doing a nice job with their running backs. Brittenfeld, Murphy, and also DeBruin all getting lots of touches here tonight. Jet sweep for West, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Olszewski! Touchdown West!
13-yard custom caulking touchdown for Connor Olszewski. Came to the near side, found his way into the end zone. And now West Catholic at the 4:40 mark here in the second quarter. Up 34-6, pending the extra point. Landon Smith out.
And speaking of all the running backs doing good things with touches, Connor Olszewski.
Connor Olszewski.
Here goes Landon Smith. Low snap. Good hold. The holder doesn't get a lot of credit, but nice job there on the hold.
Smith's kick is good for the extra
Boy, this is great, man. I didn't sneak that trivia away from a whole lot
Everybody
of people.
knows it.
Yeah. So this is great. Tom Bilecki, you were the first one in with that, and Tom, correct me if I'm wrong. I think, Tom, you were the 1980 graduate of West Catholic, tight end. He played in the Dome in the 79 game. Yeah, we know Tom Bilecki. I was just a wee lad coming into school looking up at big Tom Bilecki. He was one of those guys that had the big, he had the 5 o'clock shadow.
Okay, sure.
Before anybody should have had it. So that's good. Thanks for texting in, everybody. George Rosinski says, hey, yeah, Cedar, home of the Rosinskis, Coach.
That's right.
George, you know that. That's great. And, Kevin Zarnecki from a former teammate. We're looking at all this. This is good.
The Rosinskis are out there. Are playing at all the halls this weekend.
Yeah.
I think they're at Eastern Hall. Playing all the polkas at the Eastern Hall. Very musically talented family.
This is great. We didn't sneak that one past everybody. We got a lot of Falcon fans with some good memories and some good football. Kevin Zarnecki did a great job. Middle linebacker for the Black Knights. And he was effective. I remember watching him on ABC. It was like, hey, there's Kev. We used to throw him into the pool when he was younger. He was younger than me, so we'd take him. We picked on him, man. We'd throw him into the swimming pool, and his mom would get mad. I hope he's listening. Yeah.
35-6 your score, 4:32 left here until half. Allendale needs to get something going. They got a great offense. They average 41 points a game, so we know they're talented. Here goes Sparks. Shotgun formation. He rolls left, and West is right there. So you got 2 tacklers there. Guess who's there?
Number 10, Sparks the ball carrier, brought on the play.
Chris Schaub.
Chris Schaub.
With his lunch pail.
Chris Schaub. Hanging on to that lunch pail out there.
Nice tackle.
Going to let anybody take that. It's one of those. It's one of those ones with the plaid on it, you know.
And it's metal, right?
It's metal.
You know, you got the metal clips there. Here goes Sparks. He's got the hook and ladder at the 40, 50. One guy to beat as he cuts it inside. And Nolan Spencer gets tackled from behind inside the 20. What a great play.
And a fight for the ball between he and Charlie DeBruin as they rolled on the ground for it. He was going for the fumble.
Wow.
And what a play. The hook and ladder on the near side.
Boy,
wow.
I don't know if we've seen that.
I have not seen that in a long time.
In a long time.
That was great.
2 right, 1 left. What a fun play that was. Quick pitch out to Spencer. He breaks the tackle, and he'll cut it inside. Ryer Snow was there to get him, but then he cut it inside, Joe, and picked up about 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8 for the Falcons of Allendale.
Yeah, Snow in there. Josh Mitchell in there. Got a paw on him to spin him around a little bit and slowed him down for Snow.
Clock keeps ticking away, 3:25. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining, so plenty of time on the clock. 2 wide right, 1 left for Sparks. Nolan Spencer staying in there at running back. Fake to Spencer. Sparks keeps it up the middle and maybe picks up a yard, but he took a huge hit.
Sure did. I think that was Fredrickson in on that initial hit. He stopped.
And he got help from Chris Schaub.
Chris Schaub in there. That's another scratch in the lunch pail. Man.
39.
So 3rd down and 9, ball at the 17 of West Catholic.
I think it's too dinged up. They can fix it up at West End Body. They can call it
that's true.
Right? New paint job.
Right. Hard count. Here goes Sparks. Stepping up in the pocket. Going deep to Nolan Spencer. Is it going to be picked off? It is. Picked off by West Catholic.
Gabe Schwieters. Big interception. Great position on that. Had the inside position on the receiver. Ball was well thrown, but it was a position call, and down he came with it. Both went up. Schwieters gets himself an interception tonight. That's 2 turnovers now for Allendale here in the 2nd quarter.
And 2 turnovers by Schwieters.
That's his second.
He got the fumble recovery and the interception.
Oh, boy.
So both. So Schwieters has
right now defensive player of the game in my book. Here we go.
I would say so. Forcing 2 turnovers there. So 1 wide left for West, 2 right. Fake handoff. Wickstrom. Here goes a jet sweep on the fake. Here goes Cole Bauer. He's up at the 30, about the 32-yard line goes Bauer.
And he stepped on that number 3. He's number 3. And he stepped on the number 3 of 30 out there, and it went whoop, just like that. Slipped right out from under him.
So kind of a little wide receiver reverse there.
Yep.
Picks up a 1st down on the play.
Let's see if they go the opposite side with the same play.
Let's see. Brittenfeld is in at running back now. He's off to the right of Wickstrom. Wickstrom will fake it to him and run pass option. And
he wasn't fooling anybody.
No, he wasn't. He kept it up the middle and maybe picked up a yard on the play.
Yeah, nice tackle there. Jace Walker. And nobody was fooling him. So calls his own number, went right up the middle, and a gain of about 1, Tom. We're at the 1:53 mark here until halftime. Join us on the West End Body Halftime Show. We'll have all the stats with Steve Grooms. And here comes West Catholic.
Here comes Wickstrom. He'll pass the ball. He's got it at the 40, 50. That's Ryer Snow. He's at the 30, 21 guy to beat. Does he beat him? He does! Touchdown West! Ryer Snow, 69 yards.
Boy, did he make a move after he caught that ball. And he turned on the Jets so fast. Got himself free of the defender. And off to the races he went. Ball was on the 31, Tom. So a 69-yard pitch and catch. Ryer Snow gets a long one and a nice delivery by Wickstrom. It was all yards after the catch.
I was just going to say that's all yak. Yards after the catch. Here goes Landon Smith. Snap is good. The kick is good. So Landon Smith is perfect on the night.
Smith
6
kicks good for the
touchdowns,
extra point.
6 extra points. It's 42-6, and nobody
There's a flag on the play as well.
expected this score with 1:33 left in the half.
Not at all. Hey, fall, which it does feel like fall tonight's the perfect
Sure does.
time to create a beautiful landscape you've been wanting around your home, and Shaner Avenue Nursery is the team you need to help make this project a reality. Kristen Perez, proud West Catholic parent from Shaner Avenue Nursery, will meet and design the look you want to make your home the envy of your neighborhood. Just contact Shaner Avenue Nursery and Kristen Perez at 616-293-7228. That's 616-293-7228. And Dubin Attorneys at Law, with law offices inside the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. Dubin specializes in business transactions, mergers and acquisitions, real estate and estate planning. A true West Catholic family of students, coaches, boosters, and volunteers. Let Dubin Attorneys at Law help with all of your legal needs. And Moore & Sons Roofing. If you need to repair or replace your roof, choose Moore & Sons Roofing, where you don't just get a great roof, you get a great roofing experience. Quality and craftsmanship that they invest in every roof is second to none in the industry. So, for all your roofing needs, choose Moore & Sons Roofing. They're an Owens Corning certified contractor.
Dogs are always looking for good roofs. And here goes the kick by Landon Smith. Oh, out of the end zone. Nice job. Of course, there was a 15,
It was a little penalty there, yeah.
there was a 15-yard penalty, right?
It's a bonus. It was a Groupon. You can get a Groupon for 15 yards these days. You know that?
There you go.
Did you catch on the radio that there is a legislator in the state of Michigan that's proposing NIL money for high school athletes?
No.
I can't even. I don't even like it for the colleges.
No, either do I.
And I'll tell you what, there's just no room for that in this level of play. If anybody else is out there, somebody write a letter. Contract.
I mean, wow.
That is just
that is
not
just
something you want to have.
Crazy. Here goes Sparks. He's going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage
Number 10 Sparks the ball carrier.
by Ethan Stoner.
31 Stoner of West Catholic.
So he'll lose.
He got a little forward progress, but loses a yard on the play. There was a struggle between
Allendale.
Stoner and Sparks. And so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 now. 1:08 to go until halftime. Your score 42-6. West Catholic leading tonight.
So, all right. Here goes Sparks over the left side. He'll take it up to the 24-yard line.
Number 10 Sparks the ball carrier. Brought down the play. Tackled by number 31.
So pick up a 4 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for Allendale. In case you're just joining us, we're inside 30 seconds now. It's 42-6, West Catholic over Allendale here in the second quarter. Allendale, they've got 3 timeouts, Joe. I'm surprised that they're not using any of them. 2 right, 1 left. Sparks will look to the sideline.
They're going to get one playoff.
Yeah, they're going to get one playoff. Here goes a hard count. Sparks looking to go deep. Steps out of the pocket. It looks like there's probably going to be a hold on the play as Sparks slips as he came to the near sideline. He's got chased out of the pocket and down at the 28. And I think that is going to be the call. It's going to be a hold on the play. Or no, it's going to be illegal hands to the face maybe. That's what Allendale was saying. Let's see. It is. So with 3 seconds left, that'll be a 15-yarder. It'll be a first down for Allendale, but only 3 seconds left. I think West Catholic will play their prevent defense. In fact, their defensive backs are already 30 yards off the line of scrimmage.
And again, 3 seconds left here, but join us for the West End Body halftime show. We're gonna go over some of the scores around the area. A couple of shockers out there. I'm kind of peeking through it right now. It's going to be some fun looking here, but West Catholic with a 42-6 lead, and now they've clicked it down to 0. They're going to have to put 3 seconds back up on here. They're letting it go. They're letting it go.
On the penalty, so they marked it down.
Yeah, they made him wind the clock when the ball was set, and that did it. on the penalty.
At the end of the
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shrugging my shoulders. Shrugging my shoulders.
Allendale.
Oh.
Anyways, quite a half of football for West Catholic, putting 42 up
In the
here
cold.
in the rain and the cold, and 2 turnovers for Allendale, both of them resulting in scores for West Catholic. Early on, Allendale looking really good defensively, had a nice goal line stand. However, a touchdown on a very creative play, Carter Perry throwing it to Cole Bauer. A little questionable
Ethan
catch
Stoner.
out there. Or sorry, Ethan Stoner. A little bit of a questionable catch on that. We're a distance away. There's a lot of people that looked at it. And anyways, now halftime comes out just in time for the band, and the rain just coming down hard on the field.
Yes.
We're seeing a lot of people.
It was a
that
little
might
bit
be-
lighter, and now is just coming down in buckets. And just a tremendous crowd here for Allendale. I've got to really give it to the fans of Allendale.
Right.
And the West Catholic League. Look at the far sideline, or the far side, Joe, and look at all the West Catholic people that have showed up. People along the rails. Good to see the turnout here.
Well, the super
with
heavy
Campus of
stuff's coming
Allendale.
down, right? At least it waited until halftime, right?
Right.
Yeah. So let's take a look here at some scores around the area. And big game against Muskegon and Zeeland West. Muskegon leading that at the half, 14-8. Portland 8-0 over Charlotte. Not a big. I mean, we don't have to play Portland anymore. They're up to Division.
Yeah.
I think they're up to Division 3 now,
Okay.
or certainly 4. Here's one everybody's going to want to pay attention to. Gramps Catholic Central 21, Forest Hills Eastern 14 there at the half. It was 14-14 with 9 minutes to go in the half, and it looks like Catholic Central put up a little bit of a score there. In the blue, here's one. Holland Christian 13, Spring Lake 6.
How about that?
Holland Christian 13, Spring Lake 6, and they are playing, I think, at Spring Lake again. So that's a big one right there. Montague 7, Fremont 7 there at the half. Granville, here's another big one. Granville 5-1, Caledonia 5-1, all in Division 2. These are 2 strong state-ranked teams playing at Caledonia. Oh, thanks, Steve Grooms. Steve Grooms bringing
And of course, Caledonia, their only loss this year is to Rockford.
exactly
At Rockford.
At Rockford. It was a thumping.
Yeah.
But just the same.
Still.
You got 2 5-1 teams. Both of them are ranked, and it is. I lost it a minute there. Caledonia 15, Granville 12.
Oh, really
Some
close.
weird number scores, but you'd expect that with the rain. Rockford 35, East Kentwood nothing. They're finishing up the second. East Grand Rapids 14, Grand Rapids Christian 7. They're at the half.
And East Grand Rapids has really turned it around this year.
Yep.
They're
Here's
doing well.
a big one. Unity Christian and Hamilton. They're both tied at third in the OK Blue. Unity Christian 22. No, I'm sorry. Unity Christian. They're winless. Unity's winless this year. Hamilton 14. Unity Christian 22. They're at the half. West Ottawa 6. Hudsonville 0. They're at the half. That's a big one. West Ottawa's on the rise. You may not see it right now, but they're building on their program. Byron Center 34, Greenville 0. And moving a little bit further down, Ionia beating Lansing Catholic 26 to nothing.
Wow.
Here's a big one. Fruitport's winless.
Yes.
Excuse me. I
Yes.
hit the cough button there.
That's all right.
Exactly. Coopersville 42, Fruitport nothing. Grand Haven 12, Jenison 10. Frankenmuth 21, Freeland 7, and I'm going to take a look and see if we can't find that score. With Pontiac, Notre Dame Prep, and Gladwin, and we'll take a look at that.
But that's a good game.
But in the meantime, I'm going to hand Groomsy's stat machine
Yeah.
over to you.
Yeah, let's take a look at the first half summary. Charlie DeBruin got West Catholic on the board first with a 1-yard touchdown run and the Landon Smith kick. Then Allendale came right back on Noah Bros' 59-yard run, or 59-yard pass from Tyler Sparks, and the kick blocked, made it 7-6.
Yeah.
Ethan Stoner was next on the board. He had a 6-yard catch from Carter Perry on that reverse, and then Carter Perry kind of taking it out and just playing havoc with that defensive back. Am I going to run or am I going to pass? He passed it into Ethan Stoner, who caught it as he was sliding to the ground. DeBruin had a 12-yard run and a Smith kick. David Brittenfeld with a 20-yard run in the Smith kick. Connor Olszewski with a 13-yard run. And then Ryer Snow finished out the scoring for West. A 69-yard touchdown pass from Alec Wickstrom, and, of course, another Landon Smith catch. So, 42-6, so second half will be a running clock.
Yep.
So the way it is in high school sports, if you're 35 or more, I feel like that speaker is like right on top.
No, it is. It's like right.
It's right
there. Right there.
So
yeah.
So in high school, if it's a 35-point lead,
Yep.
second half, the only time it stops is a timeout, injury, penalty, or a score. So tips.
I'm not going to make the joke. I won't do it until later. I promise you.
There you go.
Even scoring though, 21 points in each of the two quarters there. How through the air? Interestingly enough, Mr. Efficiency, Alec Wickstrom, 3 of 4 for 110 yards and a score. So that's good. Carter Perry threw one pass for a score. So nice job, Carter Perry.
1 for 1. How about that?
1 for 1. So yeah, 110 yards passing thus far. Let's move right down to who those went to. I think we've got the big one would be to Ryer Snow, the 69-yarder for the touchdown, and then 2 catches for Ethan Stoner. He's got 47 and a score there. Not a lot through the air, most of it on the ground. What were the total yards there, Tom? I'm sorry. Holy cow.
378 yards of total offense, 116 through the air, 262 yards rushing for West Catholic. Of course, led by Charlie DeBruin. He had 14 rushing attempts for 125 yards and 2 touchdowns. So a nice 8.9. We'll just call it a 9-yard average every time he touches the ball.
Wow.
Cole Ballard had 1 carry for 10 yards. Carter Perry, two carries for 40 yards. 20-yard average for Carter Perry. Connor Olszewski, 2 catches or 2 runs for 18 yards and a touchdown. Alec Wickstrom, 2 for 13. David Brittenfeld, really nice job by David Brittenfeld, 3 carries for 42 yards and a touchdown. And then Mike Murphy, 3 carries for 14 yards. So
he had 3 carries without a score?
Without a score, I know. First time he's done that. So seven guys touched the ball and carried the ball in the first half.
Yeah.
So tremendous job there. 27 attempts for 262 yards.
Wow.
9.7 average. So every time you're handing the ball off,
it's almost a first down.
It's almost a first down,
man,
right? You're 0.3 of a yard. So in all sense purposes, every time you're touching the ball, you're getting a first down. So 4 touchdowns on the ground, 2 through the air. So just a dominant performance by West Catholic offensively.
Look at the first down, 16-6, and 2 turnovers for Allendale tonight. That's a big difference. That's 2 touchdowns worth right there.
Yeah, that really hurt.
Both resulted in scores.
Of course, rushing for Allendale, led by Tyler Sparks, as you would imagine. 14 carries from his quarterback position for 42 yards. Drew Ashby had 8 rushing attempts for 27 yards. And so that was it. That was 22 attempts for 69 yards, 3.1 average. In these conditions, it's really good. So last game, West Catholic, dominant defensive line, only averaged less than 2 yards per carry. They're getting it done tonight, only 3 yards a carry tonight for Allendale.
Yeah.
So,
and through the air, not bad either for Sparks. He's got 149 yards and a touchdown, albeit he's got an interception as well, but 4 of 7 for 149 yards. A nice big long one there for the score. That was boy, what was that? That was about a 39-yarder, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, actually, it was even more than that, wasn't it?
Longer than that.
59-yarder.
Yeah, 59.
From Noah Bros.
So a big chunk of that yardage in one play.
So 378 yards of total offense for West, 218 for Allendale. And as we look at defensively, early on, it seemed like we were saying Josh Mitchell's name really early. He had 4 tackles early in the game. And then 7 tackles for Ryer Snow. Great job for Ryer Snow tonight. Gabe Schwieters is in on 2 turnovers tonight. He's got 3 tackles, but 1 fumble recovery and 1 interception on the night as well. Ethan Stoner with 4 tackles, and then a host of Falcons with 3 tackles with Chaz Vita, Gabe Schwieters, Chris Schaub, and Wyatt Fredrickson, all with 3 tackles this evening. Again, only giving up an average of 3 yards per carry, Joe.
And let's go back here real quick, and can you go back to the offense? I just want to take a look here at Noah Bros, number 9 tonight. Noah's, where is he there? We don't have him listed out. Well, he's had a couple runs, and he's there he is, 3 for 86 tonight, and a touchdown. And to top that off, he's the homecoming king tonight. he just announced.
How about that?
And I'm like, hey. Yeah. And now he's running back to the locker room. I don't know if he's got his crown on or not. He's holding his helmet. But congratulations to him. That's pretty good.
How about that?
Yeah.
Having a great night for the homecoming.
And Tyler
king.
Sparks was represented out there too, but he had a stand-in because I think he was focused on football tonight. But not Noah Bros. I think he had to be out here.
He had to come out here.
Somebody whispered in his ear and said, you got to be out here.
You are the king. You need to be out here.
Yeah.
And then he went running off the field.
Right off the field. He's feeling like $1 million tonight. You know that. He wants to do a little bit better tonight, I'm sure, and I'm sure Allendale's going to make some changes. Hey, thanks Steve Grooms here on the West End Body Halftime Show.
We appreciate that.
Yeah. We appreciate that. If you have an accident with your vehicle, get it fixed up. Just call Gavin, new owner of West End Body, and we congratulate the Nemmers on all those years of service, and we appreciate everything they've done. And this has been a very seamless handoff to a very good employee that they've got there. So you can trust that he's not a rookie doing this stuff. He's a good kid, and he's going to keep West End Body on the west side as long as he possibly can. So thanks, everybody, for joining us on that.
Yeah, let's take a few more of our sponsors.
Oh, absolutely. We think about rain.
We do.
We think about a roof over our heads, right?
We try.
Everybody out here in the stands and whatnot, a little bit envious of Tom and I here, and we do this every year for one good reason: good seats, a lot of fun, and a roof over our heads. And so, Moore & Sons Roofing. If you need a roof, you got to call Ed Moore & Sons Roofing. They're an Owens Corning certified contractor, and nothing applies better than a good rainstorm when you want to talk about putting a roof on your house.
Yeah, how is your neighborhood? Like, in my neighborhood, we've had, I think 12 new roofs in our neighborhood.
Have you?
Yeah. I mean, it's just like...
Buy one, get one?
Just this fall. It must be a neighborhood special. I missed out on it.
Again, you got Groupons for yardage, and you got Groupons maybe for roofs, I think. I
guess so.
Something like that. Taking a look around, Steve Grooms also pointed out that we've got another big one. Where was it, Steve? He pointed it out. It was. Oh shoot! I gotta find it on here.
Not Gladwin. No.
I gotta look for that Gladwin game. I'm gonna do that right now.
So. And while he's doing that, we're looking at Landon Smith as he's come out onto the field early, and he's working on his field goal kicking at the 25.
So Pontiac Notre Dame Prep, they're number 4 in Division 5, and Gladwin is number 9 in Division 5. It's Notre Dame Prep 28, Gladwin 7 at the half, and they're in Gladwin.
And Gladwin is, we should remind people, the alma mater of the West Catholic coach, Landon Grove.
Yeah, special interest. And they're in Division 5.
And they're in Division 5.
So could be very interesting getting towards the playoffs where everybody's placed. Boy, that'd be a tough one for Landon.
It would be.
But who signs your paycheck?
Feel that wind.
Yeah.
It's
cooled off.
We're up in the press box. We have the window open, but the wind is coming and the rain is blowing.
Right. I'm still looking for that score. Where'd Groomsy go?
Both teams
Where
make their way
was
out.
it? Who was that? It was on ScoreStream.
And in case
it was Thornapple Kellogg over South Christian.
Oh, okay.
14-7.
Okay.
And that's somebody fired somebody up for that one, I'll tell you.
We're inside 1 minute here, but they may put some extra time on given the homecoming. They're going to put
they will.
Extra 3 minutes.
Put another 3 up there.
So 3 minutes until the second half starts. It's 42-6 in case you're just joining us. West Catholic over Allendale, and West Catholic did defer in the first half, so they're going to get the opening kickoff to start the second half. We're on the campus of Allendale High School. Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack. Calling all the actions. We had for what, 14 years now, Joe?
Yeah, 14 years. Boy, we really like that. That's awesome. Hey, Rick and Judy Zane, they're listening, and he texted me earlier tonight. He says, man, we can't find you. And Rick will listen all the time. We always used to get, they'd be up at Stony Lake, right?
Right.
Hanging out, having a pop or two, sitting there looking at the water up in Stony Lake, and he's like, we can't find you. Well, pass the word, everyone, that we are on YouTube now. The Michigan Sports Radio that we were with for 13 years. West Catholic internalized the broadcast, and it's really been a really neat thing. There's hopes to include part of this in some broadcasting and media classes to get the students involved in the production of this.
Right.
You're probably still going to see our ugly mugs up here talking, but in order to get them in the ad sales and the production of the scoreboard and helping us get this stuff set with production truck through Huddle and all that, we're hoping to be a big part of that to help West Catholic become part of the curriculum. That's one big benefit. The next thing is that West Catholic wants to try to monetize these broadcasts along with the scoreboard that they've put up. And, we feel real good about that. And so that's another big reason. We did great things with Michigan Sports Radio. We wish them well, but we pulled away, at the discretion of West Catholic. They brought us along for these broadcasts, and we appreciate that. But this benefits West Catholic a great deal. So if you're out there and you're listening, or if anybody's asked you and said, we can't find Tom and Joe or any of this, where'd it go? Tell them to go to YouTube, go to West Catholic Falcons. That's West Catholic Falcons. Find it, 6:30 for pregame show, and you can go and, there's Steve Grooms. There it is. Thornapple Kellogg, 14, South Christian, 7, and they're in the third. That's a big deal for Thornapple Kellogg.
You can also follow West Catholic Athletics or West Catholic Football, and every week they've been doing a really good job of posting, who are we playing, what is the address, and they will always put our information in there that we're broadcasting the game, and here's the link there. But so if you forget this, just remember you can follow West Catholic Athletics and West Catholic Football in the social media. They have the Instagram pages, but in the Twitter pages, the Facebook page for sure has all that information on there as well. But go to YouTube.
And some other neat things is we've got West Catholic's got a professional videographer, and they're doing some hype videos that are off the charts cool.
Yes.
Just because you and I get to be in them.
That's right.
It's been a lot of fun, and boy, are they great. He
does a great job. He really
go to West Catholic Football on Facebook. Go to West Catholic Falcons. You'll find them, and it's just every game has got a prelude, and they wrap up, and it's a journey continues, and it's just so well done, and we appreciate that. Sports is West Catholic's got great academics, but not to use football in the marketing and bringing this in and stuff. So it
keeps alums connected.
Really cool focus. Get the alums in, and hey, if you feel good about what this is, contact the Touchdown Club. show them. Show
That's
them that
right.
this is a good thing and that you like doing this. It's hard to fund a program like this when you're a private school, and we all know, all the alums know.
And it really is a program, Joe, right?
It really
the things
is.
that they do with those middle school kids as well,
Yeah.
to get them excited about the football team as well. So Allendale is going to start here, and we're going to go off screen here. Remember, next week we will be able to show video because we will be at home the last two games,
Last two
actually.
games.
West Catholic gets it 35, 40, 45. I think is that Carter Perry?
Yeah, Carter Perry.
Up to the 42, actually. But, yeah, just with the MHSAA rules,
There's rules for everything.
I know, but the nice thing is when we aren't home, we do tie into the huddle camera, which is really nice, so you can see the players, see the game, and listen to us as well. So West Catholic's going to get the ball here to start the second half. Good field position. They're going to mark it at the 41, Joe. First string offense on the board here. Clock is ticking away. Hand up to DeBrune. He's at the 50, 45. Breaks the tackle down to the 40. Goes Charlie DeBrune. Nice pickup of almost 20 to start the second half. They're already in Allendale territory.
Hey, Pat Putz out there. He said to say hi, listening to us. He's also watching Cornell versus Harvard, 7-0. Smart guys playing football, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
So Alec Putz, classmate of Brady and Nolan, our sons. Alec and his wife Lauren had a baby boy in
Here
Washington,
goes DeBrune.
D.C.
He's at the 40, 35.
Oh,
Sorry, Joe. He's at the 25. Breaks the tackle. The 20 still on his feet. Down to the 15 goes Charlie DeBrune. Sorry, you were saying.
Nice run. This is important, though, because now we've got a new grandchild in the Putz family. So
Oh, fantastic.
Alec and Lauren had a baby boy in D.C. on December 25th.
Yep.
September 25th. His name is August Rowan Putz. He's 9 pounds, 21 inches. And I think, he's going to be tall. So maybe Izzo's going to want to talk to little Augie.
Yeah, that's right.
MSU.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Alec.
absolutely.
There you go. Shotgun formation. Here goes jet sweep by Connor Olszewski. Is inside, dumps it outside. So on his feet. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown West!
Connor Olszewski from 15 yards out. And what a run he just made. Big number 7 custom caulking touchdown for him tonight.
He started it inside, Joe, and then it wasn't there and cut it outside and hit that pylon. Didn't know if he was going to get there. Just got inside the end zone for a touchdown. Nice run by Connor Olszewski.
Here's Landon Smith out for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and that is good. And so West Catholic takes a 49-6 lead here with 9:54 to go.
Clock will stop because it's a score. So remember, timeout, injury, penalty, or score is the only time the clock will stop with a 35-point lead, and West being up 43 points, 49-6.
Hey, Bill and Colleen Roth, they're listening at home. They're celebrating 26 years next Wednesday.
Oh, congratulations.
I think Tom was there.
I was.
Absolutely. And my brother-in-law, Kevin Vachon, he is listening. He says the reason they want to propose NIL for high school athletes is so that he's getting political with it.
Oh, boy.
He's going there. This is supposed to be a non-political podcast, but I agree with you, Kevin. He can. Oh dear. Yeah, if anybody wants to know what. Oh my God, that is just.
We're not
funny.
politics here. We're
No
football.
politics. We're all about football tonight. That's hilarious.
Here goes a nice kick by Landon Smith. Going to be at the 15 and out of bounds. So Allendale will have good field position.
Makes it out of bounds.
So score from West Point tonight.
Let's hear it.
Army Prep, which is where Timmy Kloska is playing, 20, and Nassau is the prep school for
The Bahamas.
Navy,
Oh, for the Navy. Sorry.
I believe. And correct me if I'm wrong, 0. So
You said Nassau. You
go Army. Yeah,
I heard
Army
Nassau,
Prep.
and I'm thinking Bahamas. So-
And Rick, if you're listening out there, hey, let us know if Tim's gotten into the ball game, please. everybody'd like to know.
Here goes Sparks, shotgun formation. Spencer will get the ball. He's at the 35, and he'll go down. So he tried to cut it outside, but Ryer Snow and company were there to seal the deal. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Allendale.
Second down, Allendale.
So rain has subsided a little bit. It's cool, and there's a little bit of a breeze. I'll bet you it's about, 47, 45 degrees out there. It's a cool night. It's football weather. And
here goes
Sparks calls his own number. And he's brought down after a gain of about 4. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4, a long 4.
Nice run to the near side here. They fake that jet sweep, get some of those guys out of there, and then he'll keep the ball.
And boy, he got relaxed with that football for a second and then took off running. It was a great fake.
So he'll send 2 wide right, 1 left here on the near side. They go right to left on your radio dial here. 4 down linemen for West. Snow and Spencer goes over the right side. He finds a hole and will get tripped up at midfield and fall forward to the 48. And he's got an Allendale first down.
Yeah, really nice job there. Yeah, we got a running clock here, which Allendale would very much like to get back in order again. They're on a hurry-up offense, trying to get out there. They're across midfield. Ball's 48-yard line.
Here goes Sparks. Hand off to Nolan Spencer. Nowhere going. He's going to lose about 2 or 3 on the play, Joe. Boy, he had a lot of West Catholic guys right there.
Well,
Ethan Stoner and Ryer Snow.
And you know who made first contact there? Number 50 in his lunch pail, Chris Schaub.
Right.
Man, oh, man. I don't know why he doesn't leave the lunch pail on the sideline. Nobody said anything.
I know.
You know? Yep. Thermos brand. It's plaid.
2 right, 1 left.
The lunchbox style.
You know, those are collectible.
Yeah.
As Sparks goes left, he's got plenty of time. He'll throw it in the middle. He's got wide receiver there at the 38. And
got the homecoming king.
To the
homecoming king is, there he is. Nice job by Bros. Good grab. Pump fake by Sparks. Kind of froze the defense, and then a nice job catch by Bros. They're in a hurry up right now. There's Sparks. He had nobody to pitch to. Looked like a bit of a broken play.
Yeah, it was. He turned to his right and tried to pitch. Nobody was home.
Nobody was there. It's a good thing you didn't pitch it.
Right.
Jeez.
Yeah. Spencer went the wrong way.
He made the most of it. Got it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 for Allendale. They'll be at the 33 as they trail 49-6 here in the third. 6:42 left. 2 left, 1 right. Shotgun formation goes Sparks. Steps up in the pocket. It's got a receiver here on the near sideline. Bros inside or in his hands and knocked away at the 16. Nice coverage by Chaz Vita.
Yeah, real tough to pull that one down.
I'm sorry, that's Chauncey Anderson. That's 21, not 2.
Yeah,
I saw the 2, and then he turned, and hey, he's got a 1 on his uniform, too. So nice job by Anderson.
We're just going to call Bros. We're just going to call him King for the rest of the night, okay? So here's King to the far side. King's on the far side of the field now.
There you go. Hard count. So they try to get West to jump with that hard count, but nice discipline by West Catholic. Is fake handoff, Sparks to Spencer, and he'll get tackled by Chris Schaub. So at the line of scrimmage, in fact, he'll lose one on the play on the Schaub tackle. It'll bring up 4th down and 11 for Allendale.
There's a flag on the play, Tom. We see some of the depth guys getting in there for West Catholic. There's Luke Redlinski is in there, and you just alluded to Chance Anderson. We see him out there. And Sam Richmond's out there, big offensive lineman.
So I'm kind of surprised they're going to take this penalty. It's going to be 3rd and about 20 rather than 4th and 12.
Yeah. And now okay. So on that penalty, stop the clock, they set the ball, and we are clicking down again. 5:25 here to go in the third with a running clock. West Catholic 49, Allendale 6.
In a lopsided game nobody expected.
Yeah, nobody expected this.
After Allendale's narrow defeat at Spring Lake by a touchdown. Just a couple inches short. Here goes Sparks over the middle and in and out of the hands of Charlie DeBrune. He read that pass perfectly, went in and out of his hands at the 25.
Yeah.
It'll be 4th down and 20.
That was intended for McCullough. And that was right up the middle of the field. And Charlie DeBrune stepped in front of it, but just couldn't get his hands around it. Now we take a look and see in 4th and 20, we've got the punt unit coming out for Allendale. Clock ticking, 4:30 to play in the third. So we've got the punter is the homecoming king. And back to receive, it looks like, is the official.
I don't think anybody on the Allendale sideline wants them to punt on their own side of the ball here. Wow, Ryer Snow almost blocked that kick. Nobody back for West, and it'll get down inside the 5. Like that play, though. This is a time to try out the block kick, you know?
Yeah,
not a whole lot to lose.
Hey, Dubin Attorneys at Law with law offices inside the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. The Dubas specialize in business transactions, mergers and acquisitions, real estate, and estate planning. A true West Catholic family of students, coaches, boosters, and volunteers. Let Dubin Attorneys at Law help with your legal needs. So here comes West Catholic's offense inside the 5-yard line. So they got 96 yards to go for pay dirt.
I think that's Augustin at quarterback now. Yep. It is. Backup quarterback.
And I think that forced a timeout. I think West Catholic called a timeout here. And I think there were some personnel issues. I think we had 13 on the field out there at that point.
Get everybody in there.
Got to get everybody in there, but not all at once. And Custom Caulking is the contractor's choice for waterproofing and crack sealing in West Michigan and beyond. Both residential and commercial, Custom Caulking should be your only call. On-the-spot color blending and friendly service is what to expect from Custom Caulking. The Norder family proudly supports West Catholic football and all athletic programs. And Padgett Business Services, your small business expert for tax prep, bookkeeping, and payroll. Don't have your tax prep and accounting be a coin toss. Leave it to Padgett Business Services to get it done right. Falcon fans, you can visit Padgett online at PBSGR. That's PBSGR.com. And thanks to Mark Davey and Teresa and the great staff at Padgett. They're located on Lake Michigan Drive right next to Mr. Berger. Here comes the offensive unit after the timeout for West Catholic, led by Grady Augustin.
He's going to have Mike Murphy in the backfield with him. We'll see if Murphy gets another touch. He does. He'll start out in the middle, break 2 tackles. He's on the far sideline, still on his feet. Gets kicked out of bounds. I think he's going to pick up a first down.
Looked like he was stopped immediately after the handoff, but shook that would-be tackler and headed towards the sideline. Nice pickup by Murphy. Where'd he get it out to there, Tom? About the 13, looks like?
Yeah, probably even close to the 15, perhaps. Let's see where they mark it. Ball on the 15.
About 11-yard gain, I'd say.
So first down for West. They go left to right on your radio dial here in the third. Hand up in the middle of Murphy again. Nowhere going on the left side, or on the right side. 2nd and 9 for West.
22 Murphy, the ball carrier, brought to the play by number 30, McCullough.
McCullough on the tackle, and we've got his cheering section right here below our window in the press box. Every time his name's called, the family lights up. It's great.
Augustin looks over the sideline, gets the call from Coach Grove. He'll take the snap in shotgun formation, handle off to Murphy. He'll get tackled by the ankles. As soon as he handed the ball off, he'll lose a few on the play.
Good penetration, and who was it again? Number 30, McCullough. We heard about it right here.
Yes.
The McCullough family is right below us. That's kind of fun.
That is fun.
And he appreciates it. You know he can hear it.
Absolutely.
You know he can hear it.
3rd and 13 for West. Here goes Augustin, going to step up in the pocket. his first throw of the game, and it's going to be incomplete. So he's under a lot of duress there, Joe, a lot of pressure.
Yeah, intended for Chaz Vita here coming across the middle. He was throwing across his body, coming to the near side, a little bit hard delivery. So this is going to bring out West Catholic on their...
It was Aaron Rickard, actually.
Aaron Rickard, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
And this is going to bring out the punt unit for the first time tonight, I think. Yeah.
First punt for West.
So punting the ball is going to be Charlie DeBruin, and he sets up about a yard inside their own end zone. The snap is good, and the kick is off. It's a tumbler, a low kick. But pretty good average, gets it out in between the 48 and 49 yard line. We see a little bit more rain coming down again here. 41 seconds to go until the end of the third quarter. That's how quick that running clock, affects the game here when you're at a 35-point deficit.
It'd be interesting to see, like, over the course of the year, like, how long that first half takes and how long the second half on average takes, because we've had a running clock a few times here as the handoff goes to Nolan Spencer on the left side for Allendale. He'll take it inside the 40-yard line. Nice pickup. So pickup of 8 on the play, second down and 2.
Spencer's been a workhorse tonight.
He really has.
Here
comes a quick pitch to the right to Spencer. He'll get hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Brittenfeld first contact. He came shooting up from his linebacker position. Came from the backfield, and I think they lost about maybe a half a yard on that. And that's going to end the third quarter of play.
3rd and 3 for Allendale when we come back for the fourth quarter. We're at the 12-minute mark of the fourth as the teams are going to flip sides of the field. West Catholic leading 49-6.
Yeah, so getting out, Pulaski Days this weekend. Make sure you stop into Frank's Market, get yourself some kielbasa.
Absolutely.
Maybe some kapusta. Pierogies are in the freezer. I know they are. Say hi to Riley. Say hi to...
Is he working tomorrow?
Gabe Roan works there. He's got a bunch of kids in there that are West Catholic. Does a good job. Pulls these West Catholic football players in, West Catholic students in general. I think he overstaffs. I think he does. He's got a big heart. Mitch Stanizak is in there now. He's starting to, I can see an evolution coming in that. And so thank you to the Stanizak family for all you do. Happy Pulaski Days. Nostrovia to everybody. That's bottoms up, man. And you know exactly what I'm talking about there.
Here goes Allendale, 3rd and 3. Hand up over the right side, and it's going to be a first down for Allendale. So move the chains.
And let's see, who is that on the carry? Number 30, McCullough. Come on, family.
Where's the cheers?
It's only over the loudspeaker.
So Pulaski Days, are you going out?
I think so. I think we're going to try to get some lunch.
Yeah, I
Not
think
sure where, Well, maybe we'll meet up.
You never know. We're going to be on the west side.
Yeah. Everybody's going to be on the west side tomorrow. And this is, this is Pulaski Days weather.
Fish
my
Street,
kids my kids all went, to St. Pete's, so we like St. George's, comfortable.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun at Kosciuszka. I've had a lot of fun at Fifth Street.
Yep.
I've had probably too much fun at Polish Falcons. I can guarantee I've had too much fun there.
Yes.
But there's a lot of them. What is there, 19 halls, or is
something
like that? All of them are opened up. There's a big...
I think Fifth Street's my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. There's a big... I think I read it in the paper. There's a couple of halls that are in dire need of physical repair, and they're all going to try to help that out. Was one of them Jackson Street Hall? Remember Lexicon?
Oh, yeah.
Lexicon burned down to the ground.
Yeah, now it's part of Grand Valley, I think.
Here goes Allendale. They go wide right and nowhere going. And Brittenfeld throws the quarterback down.
Yeah, Allendale crowd doesn't like it, but
they're like, you can't throw sparks like that down?
Yep.
So second down and 10.
Number 20, Brittenfeld.
Just having a solid game both sides of the ball here.
It really is.
Allendale will send one left, two right. Sparks will get the play call in. Spencer still in there at running back. 3 down lineman for West. 34 defense. Here goes Sparks. Sets up in the pocket. He's going to go deep. He's got a receiver there, but Snow's the closest one to the ball. So falls incomplete as he was looking to go to Lincoln Kishman on the near sideline near the goal line.
Yeah.
3rd and 10.
Good coverage there. Hey, if you haven't, Steve Project has got the Sports Project radio show Saturday at 10 a.m. till noon on the Jethro FM 94.9 or 99.5 in Grand Rapids. Give him a listen. He's going to talk a little bit about West Catholic football. He's going to talk. He's got a lot of neat comments and a lot of good content. So
here goes Sparks to Spencer. He's got a big hole in the middle. He takes it inside the 30 down to the 26. In case you're just joining us, we're at the 10-12 mark here in the fourth quarter. 49-6 is your score. It's all been West Catholic tonight. 7 touchdowns, and holding Allendale to 1 touchdown and one blocked conversion.
So pulling away here at the end of the third is Catholic Central over Forest Hills Eastern. You kind of knew that might be the case. 35-14 at the end of the third there.
Shotgun goes Sparks. He'll hand it up the middle. Nice pickup there by number 21, Colton Van Kampen, his first touch of the night. And he'll pick up 5 on the play. We'll give him 6, I guess. 2nd down and 4 for the Allendale Falcons.
I've been corrected on Nostrovia. It means to health. I thought it meant to drink.
Well, drink to your health.
It's a toasting.
It's a toast.
It is.
Yeah.
Every time I toast, it's to your health. How healthy can you get?
2nd down and 4 at the 19
There's
of West.
There's going to be a
Catholic.
lot of healthy people this weekend.
Here goes the hand up the middle. Nowhere going. Nice job by West Catholic. Here comes a late flag. So Van Kempen gets the ball, and I think they might call a hold on this on Allendale. Let's see. As we hear the Allendale cheerleaders cheering for the Falcons. They're Allendale Falcons.
That's probably it.
Oh, so penalty on West.
15-yard down, Allendale.
So 1st and 10, or I should say 1st and goal.
Yeah.
So the ball will be just inside the 10. Sparks is going to hand it off to Van Kampen again, and he's going to pick up a yard on the play. So Van Kampen seen a lot of action here in the 4th. Second, we'll call it 2nd and 10. Or 2nd and goal, as we should say. Van Kampen will stay in there. Sparks is in there as well. Here goes jet sweep on the near side, and no pickup on the play again. That time it was Lincoln Kishman with the carry. That'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 10 for Allendale.
So following that down, Colin Hunter
is dominant as the offense has been for West. How about the defense? I mean,
this was something. And you know, and
here's a team averaging 41 points a game.
Rain's usually a big equalizer for 2 good teams. You would have expected this to be a lot. Nobody saw this one coming.
No. Here goes the snap. Hand off to Van Kampen, and he'll get stopped behind the line of scrimmage all the way back to the 15. So 3rd down in goal for Allendale. We're at the 7:36 mark. 49-6 is your score. Oh, yeah, 4th down. I'm sorry.
4th and 14.
To the goal for Allendale.
Of course, they're going to go for it.
Yep.
So look for Sparks to throw the ball here. Tyler Sparks, the senior quarterback for Allendale. A tremendous quarterback who earlier this year, as we mentioned, had 8 touchdowns in a game, 7 rushing and 1 passing. And that was Hamilton, was that, Joe? Or Fruitport that he did that against one of those 2 teams?
That was against Hamilton.
It was Hamilton. Okay.
Huge game. Okay, big one.
Here goes a timeout for Allendale, so go ahead.
Courtesy of Tom Bilecki, Thornapple Kellogg 20, South Christian 21, 10-18 to go in that game. That's a tight one. Nobody would have saw that.
No.
I don't know. So let's take a look around. We're going to open up the score stream again and take a look at some of the scores around the area. Of course, we took a look, and Catholic Central is moved away to 35-14. And no update, Muskegon 14, Zeeland West 8. That score's still at the half. I don't think that's been updated. And 13-6, Holland Christian Spring Lake at the half. I got to get an update on this whole thing here.
Oh, here goes a field goal kicker now. Allendale's decided to kick after the timeout, bring in the field goal unit, and totally missed it. No good. I don't know what happened there.
It's slippery. I mean,
you
put that plant foot down. Yeah, that's so tough. But good attempt. Try to put points on the board. So 6:42 to go in the game. Clock is still running. 49-6, West Catholic leads. This was a big OK Blue matchup. And with a win, Allendale would have sat tied at the top of West Catholic, but I think the game's a little bit out of reach at this point.
Boy, it's so tough for the holder. I think the holder didn't get a good firm grip on it, and then it caused the kicker just to totally miss it, and didn't even really get his foot on it. So 49-6 is your score with the 6-minute mark as the clock keeps ticking away. Here comes the handoff. And West Catholic will take it up to the 20. So gain of 6 on the play, 2nd down and 4 for West.
Number 11.
That's Aaron Record with the carry. Good to see him to get his first touch tonight, Joe.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to say hi to Andy Sack. He's listening out there.
As Augustin looks to the sidelines, gets the play call in from Coach Grove. We'll send 2 left, 1 right. Look for Record probably to get the handoff again. He does. As Augustin mishandled the snap, wet ball, went to the ground, picked it up, gave it to Record, but by that time 3 Allendale tacklers were there, so no pickup on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5, loss of 1 on the play.
So some other scores around the area. Here's a big one. In the 3rd, late in the 3rd, West Ottawa 14, Hudsonville 7.
Oh, wow.
Hudsonville, a ranked team. They're doing pretty good. Here's that big one, Caledonia and Granville. Caledonia 28, Granville 26. They're in the 3rd.
Now that's what I expected here.
Yeah, Rockford 42 and East Kentwood nothing. They're in the 3rd. That's a running clock game.
Handoff again to Aaron Record. He'll take it up over the 30-yard line. He's got a West Catholic first down. Nice hard run by Aaron Record.
It looks like West Catholic or Catholic Central scored again, 49-14 over Forest Hills Eastern. And East Grand Rapids leading Grand Rapids Christian 21-14. They're in the 3rd.
Battle.
Yeah, it is. Hamilton and Unity Christian. Unity is 29 and Hamilton is 20. They're in the 3rd. Byron Center 48, Greenville 7. And Coopersville big, 55-8. They're in the 4th versus Fruitport.
Here's Record up the middle again. He'll pick up only 2 on the play this time. Or no, I'm sorry, it's David Brittenfeld. Brittenfeld snuck in there on me. So 2nd down and 8 for West. As the clock keeps ticking, as we mentioned, we're in a running clock situation. When you're up by 35 points or more in high school, you get a running clock. The only time it stops is timeout, injury, penalty, or score. 49-6 is your score. West over Allendale at the 3:17 mark here in the 4th.
Hey, John and Patty Brechting just text. They're watching the game.
In motion. Jet sweep now for West over the far sideline. The 40, the 50. One guy to beat. 20, 10. Touchdown West!
Huge gain from the 32-yard line, 68 yards.
Touchdown.
Man, oh man, what a great run up the far sideline.
Dom Fisher with a jet sweep on the far sideline, took it the distance.
Congratulations, Dom. That's his first varsity touchdown, and it's a custom caulking touchdown tonight, and we're seeing 55 on the board now. Here's the extra point. Hold is down, kick is up, and it's good.
Number 15, Smith's kick is good for the extra point.
So Landon Smith's perfect. He's 8 for 8.
8 for 8, and here we are on a rainy night in Allendale and a very unexpected dominance West Catholic against Allendale tonight. We're at 56 and Allendale 6. We've got 2:57 to go tonight. Rain starts coming down a little harder, and it's cooling off.
So the Wolverines, who do the Wolverines have tomorrow, Joe?
I think it's
they have
a
a bye
night
week?
game against, is it Indiana?
Is it? I don't know. Michigan State's
You guys got
on the
Nebraska, right?
No, it's a bye tomorrow, I think.
Is it a bye?
Yeah, I think it is a bye.
Hey, fall, which it feels like is a great time to create the beautiful landscape you've been wanting for your home. And Shaner Avenue Nursery is the team you want to help make the project a reality. Just call Kristen Perez at Shaner Avenue Nursery at 616-293-7228. She'll work magic with your landscape.
Here goes the kick.
Big kick.
All the way down to the 12. Allendale will field it there, the 20. 25 in the near sideline. Break a tackle, 30. 40, got one guy to beat.
And
But
it's
the
the kicker.
Landon Smith knocks one of those. Landon Smith's like, hey, I
Look at his teammates, man. They're all like, hey, nice tackle, kicker.
That's right. I don't get that chance very often. Speaking of not getting a chance very often,
No, he did. Steve Groom's comment of the night, he didn't sign up for that.
there you go.
Nice tackle, the sophomore soccer player.
So last weekend,
Yeah.
had a chance to go to Kinnick Stadium.
Yeah, you did. And
In
what a
Iowa.
night it was, a 7:30 start.
Yes.
You drove on Friday night, got half the way there.
Got to Portage, Indiana,
Okay.
and then went 4 hours the rest of the way. My old boss I used to work with at Aquinas lives out there with his lovely wife. They're retired, and they invited us out, and he knew exactly where we should sit.
Yep.
So that we could wave to the children at the Children's Hospital after the first quarter.
Which is a
Very
wonderful,
cool.
touching thing that they do for those kids in that children's hospital.
Yeah, it's
one of
just
the
such
great-
a.
It's one of the great things in college
It
football,
really
I
is.
think.
That's a fantastic
Yeah.
tradition. And so had a chance to do that, and it was a great night, just a beautiful night. As we're under 1 minute now
Looks like
in
they're
the
going
game.
to try to get one play in maybe here.
But anyways, if you haven't had a chance to go to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa, really cool place, really cool venue. 2 left, 1 right for Allendale. And this could be the last snap of the game. Here comes a snap and a handoff. And the West Catholic second-string defense will prevent no gain on the play for Allendale. And that will be the last play of the night. Or are they going to try to get one more snap, Joe? 12 seconds left, 11 seconds.
Why not?
Nope. They're going to come off the field. So that's going to be your final score tonight from Falcon Stadium on the campus of Allendale. Your final score, West Catholic 56, Allendale 6.
Allendale.
Boy, what a defensive performance here, coming in with a high-powered offense led by Tyler Sparks. He had some record-breaking play earlier in this season in Game 4, but it came down to the West Catholic defense, and boy, did they respond on a rainy night in a big OK Blue matchup. Here, West Catholic coming ahead, and your final is 56 to Allendale 6. Teams are lining up at midfield. They're shaking hands. And Tom, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm really stunned. I mean, nobody expected this.
No.
Tough Spring Lake team last week. They played them till the very end, only losing by a touchdown at Spring Lake.
Yeah.
And Spring Lake is ranked number 8 in Division 4. So you know they're a really good team. And so to have this happen where you had a running clock in the second half, nobody anticipated this.
No, not
whatsoever.
at all.
And we're going to get we're going to have Steve Grooms come in, and our statistician, and give us the rundown on the stats, and we'll make this a quick rundown. And Falcons got to get geared up as they'll have their final 2 games
at home,
Hamilton and Fruitport. So we're looking forward to going back on the other Falcon Stadium.
The other Falcon Stadium, absolutely.
The west side of Grand Rapids.
Sure thing. So cold and rainy night here, and thank you, Steve Grooms. We appreciate everything you do, giving us stats each week. And
so in the game that started out 21-6 in the first quarter, felt like it was pretty tight because Allendale responded right away after West Catholic scored. They scored, and they missed the extra point, but it was 7-6 right out the gate, and you thought, okay, this is what we expected. And then after that, it was all West Catholic as they shut out Allendale the rest of the way.
Absolutely. I want to just take a quick look here. Very interested in the offensive production for West Catholic, rushing for 416 yards on 38 attempts. The passing game didn't change very much tonight. Only one other pass thrown, and that was by Grady Augustin tonight. But 416 yards, averaging 10.9 per, and 6 touchdowns on the ground. Through the air, Alec Wickstrom went 3 for 4 for 110 yards and a score, but 2 through the air. Carter Perry to Ethan Stoner early in the night with that second touchdown. But 22 first downs to 10 for Allendale. The big load was carried by Charlie DeBruin, 16 attempts, 170 yards, and 2 scores. He averaged 10.6 on the night. Dom Fisher with his first touchdown as a varsity player here late in the game, a big 67-yarder. He got his tonight. Cole Bauer, 1 carry for 10 yards. Carter Perry, 2 carries for 40. Connor Olszewski, 3 carries for 33. Alec Wickstrom, he had 2 carries for 13. Brittenfeld, look at all the guys that touched the ball tonight. Brittenfeld, 3 carries for 42. He got a score. And Mike Murphy, 6 carries, and oddly enough did not get a touchdown tonight. Record had 4 carries for 19, and through the air, 2 to Ethan Stoner for 47 yards. Ryersnow with that big catch, that 69-yard touchdown strike for him. So West Catholic puts up 116 yards of passing on 3 of 6. And 416 on the ground, 532 yards of total offense tonight. 267 yards of offense for Allendale, 48 yards for Tyler Sparks on 17 attempts. And Ashby had 14 attempts for 52. And that's kind of how that went. Tyler Sparks, 5 of 11 for 162 and a touchdown along with an interception. 1 big catch, 63 yards for Nolan Spencer. And Noah Brose, our homecoming king tonight, had 4 catches for 99 and a score there.
Give him 1 more yard. Get him at 100.
Get him 100.
He's the king.
Exactly. He is the king tonight. 105 yards rushing on 37 attempts. That's a 2.8 average. 5 of 11 through the air, 162, a touchdown, and an interception. 267 yards is the total offense right there. And that's really the tail of the tape is West Catholic's running game tonight.
And speaking of the king, congratulations to Charlie DeBruin, who just passed 1,000 yards for the season. He came in with 838 yards, went for 170 tonight, and that pushes him over the 1,000-yard mark. So just a long list of West Catholic runners that have ran for over 1,000 yards in a season. So congratulations to Charlie with a lot of season left to play.
Sure thing. A lot of tackles for loss tonight. Charlie DeBruin had 5 total, 4 of them solo, 1 of them tackle for loss, along with Ryersnow had 1. Brittenfeld had 2 for a loss tonight. Ethan Stoner and Chris Schaub. Chris Schaub did a nice job tonight, 5 tackles there. and Josh Mitchell had another really good game, 4 tackles. Just shows you how long West Catholic's offense was on the field tonight. A little bit slim on the tackle totals here tonight, but that just tells you
A lot of 3 and outs.
A lot of 3 and outs, yeah, tonight. So I'll tell you what, West Catholic next Friday night, it's going to be a big one against Hamilton. Hamilton's a pretty darn good ball club. We've been watching them all year. They're in 3rd place in the OK Blue.
Right.
And I'm sure they're going to have a little something for West Catholic. They're going to open up that playbook, and why wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, as the season goes on, like you said, I think earlier, Joe, they look at all that film, right, and they see where the areas that we can exploit. And tonight, really tough to do it through the air because of the wet ball. So it really didn't play into Allendale's favor, and that really stingy West Catholic front line just prevented Allendale really to get anything going in the running game. So held them to 6 points. This is an offense that averages over 41 points a game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say player of the game as well as the offense played, the defense for West Catholic.
Yeah, as a whole, they really did it to a high-powered offense in Allendale here on a rainy night. They really took charge, and the scoreboard shows that only 6 points, 1 touchdown for Allendale, a blocked extra point, a blocked field goal. Well, it wasn't exactly blocked, but
yes.
They had it all going on tonight. It was as if it was a nice even night. West Catholic just came up huge.
Yeah. So huge win for West Catholic, and Gabe Schwieters, great job defensively,
Yep.
Fumble recovery, as well as a interception on the night. So we're gonna do one final thank you to our sponsors out there.
Yeah, Shaner Avenue Nursery, Dubin Duba Attorneys at Law, Moore & Sons Roofing, Custom Caulking, Paget Business Services, Frank's Market. Get out for some Pulaski Day. Get yourself some kielbasa and some kapusta. Fox Pools, West End Body, Melissa Homewood, and, of course, your Falcon Touchdown Club.
All right. That will do it for us from Falcon Stadium. I'm Tom Mikowski along with my partner, Joe Sack. You've got one thing you want to say before we head off.
Join us next week. The next 2 games, we'll have full coverage. We'll have the camera on the field, and not only us to look at, but you'll see the whole game and us doing the call.
Yeah, and make sure you share that link with all your friends, all your West Catholic friends that might enjoy watching or listening to the game. So that moves West Catholic to 7-0. And we'll be here next, we won't be here, but we'll be at the other Falcon Stadium at 6:30 for the pregame against Hamilton. And then we'll close out the year with our final game against
Everybody climbing down
Fruitport.
from that ladder. It's like,
yeah.
wonder what's up there. We didn't go up there tonight.
Exactly.
Must have had a party up there or something.
Well, your final score from the Falcon Stadium in Allendale, the West Catholic Falcons 56, the Allendale Falcons 6. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Get ready for Hamilton.